Hey guys, as you can see, that's what I walked into. So that sucks. Working on updates, 47%. Don't turn off your PC. This will take a while. Your PC will restart several times. So it looks like I'm not doing any kind of videos anytime soon. This is going slower than dog shit, so I'm doing this live via my phone. I got my phone. I don't know why I did it like that, but I got my phone turned sideways so I can shove it up your candy ass. I'm kidding. I got my phone turned sideways right now so we can get this view. Isn't that fucking great? And I'm drinking my coffee, which is actually weird because there was this whole thing I was going to upload for a video that dealt with coffee. I think you guys get a kick out of it. Now, the downside to this is I actually have to hold this fucking thing. And my phone is almost dead, too. I actually have it plugged into the charger. See? Yeah. Look at that. Hold on. It's a shaky camera. Look at that. See? Yeah, so this is almost dead. My computer won't fucking do shit because my computer's fucking been doing this for the last 2-3 hours. So I'm actually on hold with going live other than on my phone. So if you guys are writing anything to me, I can't see it just yet. I have one person watching. Who are you? Oh, okay, that's blocking the camera. We'll go this way. Hey, Jackie, how are you? Yeah, I was just letting everybody know my computer's doing this shit, so I couldn't go live with it. Is there any kind of lag going on in the live stream right now? I'm very much curious. Because I know when I hotspot my phone to my computer, there's some serious lag. And I'm curious if doing it directly on my phone has the same kind of lag. So yeah, dead air. Dead air's not good. It's not good. I had this whole coffee song set up, and I sang it. I recorded it. I was going to start it off with the Mannel's normal, intro song, and then I was going to have the coffee jump right into the coffee song that I've been singing most of the day. It popped in my head, and I started singing it. And it's something I just made up. I thought it was funny as hell. And then I was just going to go into the show, but now my computer's doing this. Working on updates, 54%. You know what's faster than this? Death. Yeah. I'll die before this gets done. Awesome. Okay, so I'm doing well. Work today was just a nightmare. Other than the computer taking its sweet-ass time and preventing me from going live. Well, not preventing me, but preventing, because I have to hold, I don't want to hold, I'm like sitting here with the phone in my hand like that. I don't want to have to hold the phone. I got this thing in my car to just stick it up there and hold it, but I've tried that a few times and it just falls. So right now I'm kind of stuck holding my phone. It's awesome that there's no lag, so that's a plus thing. At least I know if I do live, I'll probably have to do it on my phone, which sucks. I'll figure something out though. But yeah, that's about it. I mean, I worked today. I finally cleaned out my car. It was turning into a trash can. That was fun. My car was a giant thing of just trash. It was just energy drink cans everywhere, and cigarettes, just empty cartons or cases of cigarettes, packs of cigarettes. And I finally did that. It was nice out today. And then Jimmy, the guy that you guys saw earlier, if you watched it earlier, he was helping me clean my car, and we shined those damn tires and rims up. We shined them up good. Like, I'd probably stick my dick in one of the rims. That's how fucking pretty those rims were. I would just, oh yeah, you know what I'm talking about. So I'm not a big car person, but yeah, those rims are sexy as shit. And his rims are fucking beautiful. So my computer's still doing this dumb shit though. So yay, this is me live right now on my phone because this is being a bag of dicks. So I was going to do something on the E3 2018 trick. Jesus, come on. It's still at 75%. I was going to do a reaction video to E3's 2018 trailers, but then I looked at the list of games and I'm like, I don't care about any of these. Maybe Gears of War 5 and Resident Evil 2. That was about it. Like I was specifically looking for certain games. The Last of Us 2. I want to play that. I'm really curious. But right now I'm waiting for a game called Days Gone. If you guys don't know what it is, look it up on YouTube. That game looks like a friggin' panic attack ready to happen. It's like parkour, I guess, meets zombie infection. Oh, no, my day's not awful. It's just I usually turn this update crap off, and I think I forgot to turn it off on this one because it's a new computer. The missus got me a new computer. My computer is held together. My old computer, the one I built, it's like 10 years old and held together by duct tape. But that bad bitch, she can work. Oh, work wasn't too bad. Work was all right. I had to go back to a store because there was an order that showed up there that nobody knew about. And I had to be off at 2 and it was 1:30. And I was like, all right, shit, I got to go back there now. Nobody knew about it. So I was like, all right, look, I'm just going to put a few things up. I'll be back here tomorrow and I'll straighten it up. It work's work. I mean, if work was fun, they wouldn't call it work. They would call it fun, you know? So, I mean, I might be taking a different position in the company too. Just it's going to be more money. So as soon as something opens up, I'll do that. I saw I lost a few more subscribers. I remember yesterday being 1,189, and I thought it was 4. And I woke up this morning and I saw it 1,164, and I was like, "What did I do wrong?" It was the Halloween trailer. It was the reaction video to the Halloween trailer. It ruined it for me. I figured it out. That's why I'm Batman. Hey Vera, how are you? I'm glad you're staying. I'm glad everybody else that's staying is staying. I know lately the videos haven't been super entertaining compared to my older videos where I'm just spazzing out and just like the reaction videos for Lil Peep and Little Dumbass and the bad baby chick, that chick. Like my videos are very spasmatic on that, but there hasn't been good. I'm glad you guys are staying. It just nothing's really been clicking with me. Like I saw a few things on there. I'm like, I'm not even gonna bother. Somebody mentioned see, that's the thing. If I continue to be me, it's going to be a lot of language, and I've already had a couple of people talk about how I'm cussing too much, and I know certain people won't watch a show because of the language. So I want to be me, but I can still be me, but tone it down a little with the language. Yeah, yeah, that was one of the things I looked at too with monotonizing it. One of the terms and conditions was so am I. So am I. One of the terms and conditions was the language. Like you can still cuss, but it decreases your chances of people wanting to put ads on their on your video. Like I started thinking, let me just do my own friggin' ads, and I posted it on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook, I believe. No, not Facebook, but I grabbed Olive Olay. My girl has these Olive Olay facial cleansers, and it says Olive Olay Daily Facials. So I held it up, and I'm like, Olive Olay Daily Facials. Don't forget, gentlemen, every day give your woman her daily facial because they deserve it. And it was meant to be a joke. And I wanted to do spots like that for the show. But then I'm like, man, they're going to sue me if I do that. But I thought it was funny. And I'm like, if you're not laughing at that, you can't find the humor in it. There's something wrong. Oh, there we go. Alcohol is a good way to do it. Yeah, people cuss, especially when they're drinking. God. By the way, did anybody watch the 1,000 subscriber videos with me drinking? Like, how bad was I? I didn't rewatch the video. It's just I was scared too. I was like, all right, that's gonna be scary. If you watched it, how bad off was I? Like, how hammered, drunk, or like? Oh, thank God, thank God. Did I cuss a lot? It usually happens. Or I'll go up and down a lot. Like I'll get happy and then I'll get sad and then I'll get happy and then I'll get angry and then I'm happy again. I'm just all over the place. I think it's the whole manic depression thing, and being manic depressive and alcohol is probably not a good mix, but I rarely ever drink. Jesus, it's still working on updates, 84%. Wow, you're going slower than a dog shitting in a goddamn snail's mouth. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Should it be a snail shitting in a dog's mouth? Does snail shit? Does snail shit? I would Google that. Yeah, but not all of them. If you actually went ahead and you looked on your computer and checked the updates, I drop her off at work, I come back home, and I got this blue screen of bullshit, and I'm just like, well, that sucks. What do you mean you figured it out? What do you mean you figured it out, David? Right. Well, not on a Windows computer. I mean, any update they could do on a Windows computer, there's a way around it. Oh, good. The goods to David. I went full retard in my head for some odd reason. But yeah, with Mac computers, like just getting into their operating system is a pain in the ass. Now with Windows computers, getting in their operating system, there's so many back doors, and you know how much us men love going in the back door. So I imagine all the hackers in the world are all men because they love coming in the back door. Yeah, it was weird. That got weird for a minute, didn't it? Yeah. You're welcome. I'm glad you actually figured it out and got on and was able to. I think you were the one that actually asked about picking a day to have it live stream. So I decided Wednesdays were probably that's fine. That's fine, man. I remember learning to type. I was just hunting and pecking it. You know, where is the W? So yeah, that's how I was when I first, and I'm still not that great. Like I'll lie, and it comes to like, how many words can you type a second? I'm like 700. I'm really good. I jerk off a lot. My hands can go. So, and they still don't hire me. I think it might have been the jerk off comment. My wife is a good. That's probably my lady messaging me. So, downside of being on my phone doing a live stream is I can't check my text, which is fine because it's us time. It just sucks. I had this coffee song. I came home. I was singing it on the way home from dropping her off at work, and I'm just in my car, and I'm just like, I got some coffee brewing in that machine, and it's just going. And I came home and I brewed some coffee, got my phone, and I recorded me singing this coffee song. And I was like, all right, for today's video, I'm gonna have the Mannel intro. I'm gonna put this coffee song right after that, and I'm gonna have me just straight faced. And I just wanted to be a series of holy crap. All right, intro, that was weird and funny, and now it's just me. Hi, and welcome to the Mannel. You know, I just thought that just the slices and the way it was edited would have been funnier. Because I'm always trying to think of how to do something but do it funnier. I wanted to do another questions with myself. One version of me being me, and another version, I'm still in my work clothes, another version of me as a vampire. So I started thinking about that, and I was like, all right, well, I've got black clothing. I can put my hair back and color this in right here for the Devil's Peak and just go typical black shirt vampire and answer all the questions as a vampire would. And I'm like, okay, I'll have to figure that out. And figure out what kind of questions I want to ask. I like to ask questions like that to myself that would be awkward. Thank you. I want awkward ass questions to ask myself. Like the first set of questions I asked myself were questions for myself. They were actually relationship questions. So I looked up a series of I was online just looking up all these questions, live questions, work questions. And I'm like, okay, what if I ask myself relationship questions? That would be funny, and just answer it as creepy as possible. And another idea I had, I wanted to do a skit on how not to go into a job interview. It's something I've always wanted to do. Once I found a decent job, which I have now, I wanted to set up, and I wanted to do this in real life, not just as a video. I wanted to schedule an interview for another job and just go in there and do everything wrong in the interview. Like come in, put my feet up on his fucking desk and be like, hey, and he's like, well, where do you see yourself in 5 years? And I'm like, banging your wife or something. Just anything I can make that interview go super horribly wrong, maybe get up in the middle of it, piss in his plant. Anything that I could possibly think of to make that interview go so horrible. Hi, Vega, how are you? I wanted to do that as a skit, and I want to do that. It's on my bucket list to do it in real life, just to do an interview for a job the worst way possible. And it'd be great if I could be able to record that, get like a little spy cam and put it on my glasses or something, or in my tie, and videotape me doing the worst job interview possible. So I thought about doing that. I thought that would be pretty funny. Right, an interview from hell, yeah. Or I was going to call it how not to get a job. I was going to call it that. Interview from hell, I think, is what I'll probably call the Dracula interview with myself. I just got to think of other questions or find other questions that would that I can make funny, because the way I did the first interview with myself was it's kind of weird. Like at first, thank you. At first, I had let's see. So when I did my first questions with myself, okay, so you see my chair here. My room's messy, I'm sorry. So I have my one chair here, and I would have the other chair here. And then I would ask questions in this chair, and this is while it's recording. I would ask questions in the one chair. And this was where editing the video would come in handy. I would ask the questions in one chair, and get up and pause for a minute. Get up and go to the other chair and and react to the questions. So I did the whole series like that. I did all the questions for myself that way. And then when I got done, I hit stop recording, and I found that I never hit start recording. So I just looked like some psycho in my room going from chair to chair. It's asking and answering my own questions, and I never recorded any of it. So I was like, there's got to be a better way to do it. So then I ended up recording me asking the questions with reactions. Just I didn't know how I was going to answer, but I knew it was going to be creepy and rapey. Just awkward. Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot of editing. So I asked the first set of questions, and like I would ask something, I go, oh, okay, it's gonna be that kind of, and I would do my reactions, not knowing what my answers were gonna be. And then I would play that video back and screen record it. And then I would be in a different shirt, and I would film me reacting to it, and then I would sync it up, line it up, take out the backing vocals so it wasn't overlayered and too high. Ooh, it's done. Yeah. So that's actually how I did questions with myself the first time. It was definitely interesting. It was kind of a pain in the ass, to be honest. But it was a lot of fun doing it. I showed the lady it, and she said she thinks that's her favorite video I've done thus far. Just because it was so sporadic and random, and just not what she was thinking. Hi, Sparkles. Sparkles. Now I'm thinking of the Amazing Spider-Man. Sparkles. So what I'm gonna try to do right now is I'm gonna try to figure out something to do a reaction video, or just some kind of an actual video. There's a couple videos with my lady on them. I've asked her to join some more and do some more videos with me. It's not her thing. She likes watching me get scared, but we can't find anything that's going to be like, there was one thing that made me jump, and I'm talking like, jump. It was, it dealt with Twitch. There was a video on YouTube about a Twitch user. He was sitting there gaming, and his door behind him just shut. And it's very real. Like, I'm almost certain this really happened, and it wasn't staged or anything. So I'm watching this, and it scared the shit out of me. Like, it scared the shit. Like, I jumped and I shook and everything. And I was recording, but my program crashed, and it never was able to save the file. So there's really not many videos out there that like scare the shit out of me to that point. There are videos out there that creep me out, and if I'm home alone, I don't want to be creeped out. Start looking around, and the cat's outside the door just scratching on it. Sounds like a goddamn demon from hell. I'm opening the door, just start swinging and kicking, because I don't fuck around. I grew up in Baltimore City, man. There's a noise at your door. You don't answer it politely, like, hello. You come out swinging if you hear something bad. Like, somebody breaks in my house, I'm not going to go, who's there? I'm going to sneak up on you and crack you in the fucking head with a bat. That's the Baltimore City in me. I grew up in a rough area in the neighborhood, and you don't just play around. And at that point, once you're in my house, I'm defending what's me and my own. That's it. You've signed your death wish. So you better make sure if you get me down, I stay down. That's just how I am. That's how I was raised. Defend what's yours. Interesting fact, though. Damn right. I'm actually looking into getting a shotgun. So I figured I wanted a handgun, but everyone I've talked to, oh yeah, we're super tough. We're very much thick-skinned. Well, you can't watch horror movies anymore. Oh, that sucks, man. There's so many out there I want to see. But yeah, people from Baltimore, very thick-skinned. The older generation, I think the newer generation, these new 20-year-olds, and nothing against them, I think they act more tough than what they actually are. It sucks. I love horror movies. I think that was one of the biggest problems in the world is people are now acting tougher than what they are. And when I was a kid growing up, I mean, you didn't act tough. You were either tough or you got your ass beat. Yeah, they're flexing on me. That's basically it. It's just, don't fuck with me and my girl. And they talk the talk, but when it comes down to walking the walk, they can't. And it's usually when they have like the 5 of their boys come in and try to beat your ass. Now, when I was a kid growing up and you got in a fight, It was one-on-one. There was none of this fucking 8 guys jumping in because your boys, yeah, it's just bullshit. No, if I got a problem with you and you got a problem with me and we're about to fight, we're going to fight. Don't be a bitch, pull out a gun or a knife. Let's fist fight like real men. You win, cool. You know, if I win, cool. I'll help you out. I'll help you up. We'll have a beer and we'll fucking get over it. Yeah, it's guns and everything. Like, what happened to the days of men? Just, you know, when we used to fight, we would just fight and then have a beer after. Maybe that's the Irish in me, you know? You kick the shit out of each other and then you have a beer about it afterwards. Like, you know, this was dumb, but all right, you got yours in. My bad. We're cool. Like, there's no, and now it's all bang, you're a fucking coat rack. Are you kidding me? That's not even fighting. You took a bitch way out. You know? Yeah, exactly. And the rest taking out their phones to record. It's like, oh, yeah, we are. I'm German, Irish, Scottish, and I got Viking blood in me. We know how to drink, fucking eat. That's what we know how. That's all we know how to do. Drink, fucking eat. German, Irish, Scottish, Viking. People only talk. Yep. I'm 6'2", 240 pounds. I call the tough people on the keyboard warriors. I think the people that talk the most shit are usually the biggest bitches in my experience. Nice. Fellow German. But yeah, the people that talk the most shit, even on keyboard and in real life, are the biggest bitches ever. So half Scott Irish. Nice. Well done. So yeah, it's just so weird looking at everything and how the world's changed. And sometimes I think it's changed for good. Sometimes I think it's bad. Like, just I was on Instagram earlier and I saw this meme. It was like, girls out here be fighting over men who got no car, no job, no this, no that, or the other, and they're trying to fight another bitch for them. But back in the day, a woman would fight for a man who had a job and all this other shit, and women got it fucked up and backwards nowadays. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. So I'm seeing all these memes online that really have good points. Like, I'm seeing a lot of shit online that I'm just like, oh, agreed. Heart it. I like it. Scroll. I like it. And then earlier I was talking to my friend Jimmy from work about how so much has actually changed. Like my movie theater experience, which I shared with you guys, which was complete bullshit. I'm not paying $20 to see a movie and have somebody take fucking pictures with the flash on in the theater. It's just, and then give me the dirty look when I ask you not to do it. It's just, it sucks, man, because you don't fight like you used to anymore when you hang out with friends. Like, when I was a kid growing up, when we hung out with friends, we went to the mall and shit, and we sat down and got something to eat. We sat down and we ate and we talked. But nowadays, if you go to a mall and you watch a group of kids and they're sitting down, they're eating together, every one of them's on their fucking phone. What was the point of going out with your friends then if you were just going to be on your phone? Excuse me. And I think one of the biggest things that helped that happen was gaming. They don't do this. Good. No offense taken. Like, people have just lost all sense of fucking common sense in their head. I think gaming was where we started going wrong with separating people. Like, back in the day, you could get on your PlayStation, you can get on your Sega, your Super Nintendo, whatever game system was then. I just turn my phone. Yeah, I mute mine. I turn mine down. I take vibrate off and everything. Now, you used to be able to sit down back in the day and have like your boy or your girlfriend next to you, and you would be able to play a game, the same game on the same fucking TV. And nowadays, you need to have two systems, two TVs, and a fucking internet connection to fucking be able to game with the person you're in the house with. Like, me and my girl, she's a gamer girl. She's a gamer girl. Like, we'll sit there, we'll just game for fucking hours. But not many two-player local co-op games that are campaign anyway. So it's a pain in the ass to find one. So nowadays, everything is just, you have to get online. And it's just, what happened to sitting down with somebody? What happened to sitting next to your friend or your girlfriend or your brother or your sister and playing a fucking game? Do you remember playing a game and you're playing and they're kicking your ass and you would like elbow them to make them fuck up? What happened to that? Now you're playing a game, you got the headphone on, you're like, yeah, I fucked your mom. Yeah, I'm banging your girlfriend right now just to try to get them to fuck up. You know, it's like, come on, man. So technology is a great thing, but at the same time, I think we're using it too much. I say this as I'm using technology to speak to you guys, but I'm trying not to abuse it. I still look at porn. That's not abusing it. I mean, but I do miss the good old days where I could go up when my parents are sleeping and go to the cable box and channel up and channel down real quick to try to get the porn channel to come through, which just like, that was a boob, you know, that I remember. I miss doing those. That was the good old days where you had to work for your porn. Nowadays, everything is just so accessible. It's so easy, you know, just hop online, get on your phone. It's everywhere. And I think it's desensitized the world. I think it's, I can't, not just desensitized. I think it's separated us from each other. There's no more connection, you know? When you see someone that you miss, like, you know, my friend got deployed to Kosovo for a few years, and he was gone for a few years. And he was my best friend. I've known that man for about 15 years, and he couldn't really talk on the phone. This is before all this smartphone shit. So we couldn't really talk on the phone, and he was gone for 4 years. I mean, he came back, man, biggest hug in the world, hung out with him. My mom had a saying that, you know, you got a good friend when he's gone for a while, or they're gone for a while. Hold on, last game I liked was that ATV one. No cell phone either. So my mom had the saying where, you know, you got a good friend, and they could be gone for a while, and they come back, and you could just pick up like you were never separated as friends. You could just pick up like it was yesterday you saw them. And that's how you know you got a good friend. And I think technology's kind of ruined that. You don't go out of your way to see people or hang out anymore. When you do hang out, you're always still kind of on your phone. And you just, the world needs to unplug a little more. I met an ex online as well. I did do the online dating thing. I was on OkCupid. I was on Plenty of Fish, and I'll never get on that again. I met a chick on Plenty of Fish that was just, and I'm into some freaky shit sexually. I'm not as freaky as some of the shit that's out there. But, you know, I met a chick on there, and we were talking for a bit. And, you know, you get in your conversations that, yeah, Plenty of Fish is fucking scary. It's fucking scary. And this is Plenty of Fish 12 years ago, 15 years ago I was on. So I met a chick on there. I never met her in person, so we were just chatting on the phone for a bit. And she told me she wanted me to cut her, rub my dick in it, and then fuck her with my dick. I hung up on her. I hung up on her. This is the craziest shit I'd ever heard. And I was like, and she called me. She started calling me back, just blowing up my phone and text like, what happened? I'm like, dude, I'm not into that. Sorry. She's like, well, I thought we were the one for each other. I'm like, you thought wrong. You fucking thought, it's been 3 weeks. You fucking thought wrong. Okay. I don't meet people right away. You got to earn that shit with me. Cause I've trust issues. I'm adopted. I don't know if that's the reason why I have trust issues, but I don't fucking trust people. It takes a lot for me to trust you. And once I trust you, if you fuck it up, I'll never trust you again. Never. I can't say never. It's just going to be a long, hard road out of hell for me to trust you again. So after that experience on Plenty of Fish, I just stopped getting on there. Deleted my account. I was like, oh, this is horrible. Then I met this other chick on OkCupid. Now, I thought this was an okay site. I met her, I went out, had the date. I paid for everything, which I think is kind of sexist, but that's okay. It's fine. So I paid for everything. At the end of the night, she was cold, so I gave her my hoodie. It was my green hoodie, my favorite hoodie. And she ended up, I forgot to get it back from her. Walked her to her car. She went home. I never heard from her again. Never. Tinder's the site you go to fuck people. That's all I know about Tinder. You go to Tinder to find a quick fuck. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but that's just what I've been told and what I've heard about Tinder as a site. But this chick eventually, a few weeks later, called me back. Oh, congrats, Farah. Again, it's just what I've heard. I'm not saying it's true, unless I'm not a professor of Tinder. But 28 years, man. Well done, Jesus. But I heard back from the chick, and she was like, yeah, you were just too nice. I thought you were too good to be true. I'm like, oh, okay. All right. Well, later, bitch. And then I met another chick, and this one's actually kind of cool. I met this chick when I was working for another soda company, and I was living in Harford County. I get a text saying, hey, are you still, no, neither of us are. Is it the right place? That's what life is. Just right place, right time. People get famous because they're at the right place at the right time. That's all it is. It's just a fucking series of events. Right place, right time. I can't be everywhere. I'll never get my own damn show. I'm not going to be some famous stand-up comedian. I'm not going to be the next Dane Cook or Louis C.K. It's just, don't trust them. Those sites are creepy. Everything in life is right place, right time. I love Story Time by that one dude on YouTube. Oh, I used to send pics. I see. I think when it comes to sending pics, men, we don't care. Uh, Girls like, hey, send me something sexy. We know, all right. She wants a pic of the D. I'll send her the D. So you're like sitting there, you're trying to do angles and everything, and I think every guy does the same angle. They like to do that far away one and then aim it down. So chicks are very prudish when it comes to pics. So I mean, I don't really give a shit. Body's a body. One dick is the same as the other dick. It might be longer, might be shorter, might be thicker, might be thinner. I don't care. A dick's a dick. Boobs are boobs. Ass is ass. I don't care. I care about what's in here and what's in here. If your body's banging and you're dumb as shit, I don't want to be with you. You gotta have some sense in your head. You gotta be somewhat intelligent. I do like to talk, but so this one chick I met, I got sidetracked. So I met her. I was working, and I get a text saying, "Hey, are you still coming to get sushi tonight?" And I wrote, "Yeah, sure. Where at?" She goes, "A normal place." I was like, "Okay, well, who is this?" They were like, "This is Wendy." I'm like, I don't fucking know Wendy. She's like, "In this so and so." I'm like, "No, I'm sorry, wrong number. But where's the sushi place? I'll meet you up for it." So she ended up giving me the place to meet sushi. I met her. I ended up dating her. And she was like this super Baptist, God-fearing person. And this is where it gets good. Buckle up. We were together for a while. I would go to Bible studies with her. And I just saw her and this guy clicking a lot. And I'm seeing it. I know the signs, man. I can read the signs. I know all about body language and all that shit, okay? I've had my fair share of broken hearts. So I've seen the signs. I'm bringing it up. And about a week or two later, she wants to take some space, some time apart. And she says, what'd she say? She needs to ask God if we're meant to be together. I said, all right, take as much time as she wants. She went on a vacation with this fucking guy from the Bible study. Didn't hear from her for another 3 weeks. Come back, finally hear from her, text. Like, she took a bitch way out. Like, if you're going to break up with me, at least give me the decency of fucking, calling me like, yeah, this isn't working, sorry. Don't send me a text. Don't email. That's as bad as emailing somebody. So she sends me a text saying, she spoke to God and God told her it wasn't in his plan for us to be together. Now, at this point, I was just pissed. I was like, so you spoke to God, huh? Well, tell that motherfucker give me a call because I got some goddamn questions. And that was it. I just left it at that. At that point, she called me. She left a nasty voice message. She was pissed. I just bitch buttoned it. So I've heard everything under the book. I've actually I've walked in. I love shrimp. Shrimp's the shit. I'll do raw oysters. I love sushi. I love seafood. I've walked in on a girl with not my best friend, but a friend of mine that was supposed to be gay. I've walked in on my girl banging him. Not my current girl, but an ex, I walked in on the same girl because I was stupid enough to give her another chance. Walked in on her again with my fucking brother and his friend in my house. I lost my shit that night. So I've had my fair share of heartbreak. Like I've seen what life can deliver to you. So anyone that's going through some shit, I have a saying, and you guys can apply it to your life. It could always be worse. Remember that. Whenever life's treating you bad, just go, you know what? It could always be worse. Not even threesome. They weren't banging. She had one hand on one and one hand on the other, and she was making out with my brother on my fucking bed in my old house. I walked in, I kicked the fucking, because I was outside. We were all drinking, and I was outside smoking a cigarette. I happened to look in, and I saw through the blinds. I don't know what the fuck. I punched the thing outside, the window outside, and everybody jumped up. I came in, I kicked the door, broke the fucking frame. I was like, get the fuck out. And they rolled. I never seen people get the fuck out of the house so goddamn quick in my life. And I just grabbed the bottle of Jack, and I just downed my sorrows that night, listening to some Pantera, drinking some Jack, and just coloring. Coloring. I was coloring in my Crow graphic novel. And I was in my 20s. But yeah, man. The world gives you this shit to deal with to make you tough. Because if you go in the world like a baby back bitch, you're gonna be treated like a baby back bitch. That's it. The world's toughening you up. I'm glad I found out too. And the funny thing is, here's the kicker. I saw her not too long ago. She looks like hell. I drove right by. I was like, oh my God. I saw her. I was like, oh my God, it's great. And then I saw her again. A few years back, I was doing security at a homeless shelter, and she was one of the fucking people in the homeless shelter. I was like, don't laugh too much at it, Walt, because karma will get you for that. But yeah, karma's a son of a bitch. So yeah, just try to remember it could always be worse. For example, I could have married her and walked in on that, then had to pay for divorce. See? Everything in life, no matter what you're going through, can always be worse. You lose your job, understand it could be worse. You could have lost your job and your car, or your job and your house, or even if you lost your job and your car or job and your house, it could still be worse than that. Remember that. So whenever you're going through something bad, just laugh and go, it could always be worse. It could always be worse. Try to remember that. It's a lifesaver. It could always be worse. So, yeah. So, for example, when I met my girl, I was at a house party. It was a 4th of July house party with her. And when I met her, and she tried to impress me, I was in the hot tub. First of all, never get in a hot tub if it's just a bunch of dudes. That's just gay. It's whatever, though. I don't care. It was my friend's house. So I'm in the hot tub, and there's a bunch of dudes. There was some chicks in there, but the chicks rolled, and you thought those dudes would have rolled, but we're dudes. We're like, fuck it. We're already in here. So then my girl now, before she was my girl, she sat in the hot tub, and this guy started trying to bust balls with me. And I made it so bad for him, and she was laughing her ass off, but she knew she liked me. So she goes to get out of the hot tub, and she's like, I have to get out. She like rolls onto the ground, just ass up in the air. She's like, I just gotta go. And I'm looking at her, and I'm like, do you not know how to get out of a fucking hot tub? So I found out later on, once we started dating, that she was doing that because she was trying to showcase her assets and get my attention. And I was like, yeah, you kind of went about that the wrong way. Like, you do that, I think there's something wrong with you upstairs. Because later on, she ended up taking her top off and jumping in the pool shirtless. I was like, yeah, when I saw you do that, I thought, ho. And that was all I thought. Ho. Yeah, she was a ho. Faux show. That's all I thought. So, works on you. Exactly. Do good and get good. So, surprisingly enough, her best friend, Fernando, was there. Cool cat. Love him to death, man. So he was there, and he grabbed her, and he was like, what the fuck are you doing? She's like, I like him. I'm trying to get his attention. Exactly. Thundercats, and he was just like, this is not you. Get your fucking shirt on. What the hell's wrong with you? But she came back to the house again because it was like a weekend event. It was like a whole fucking week. We had a band there and everything. It was just, I wasn't sober the whole time. The whole weekend I was not sober. It was just party after party. And this is 4 years ago. So she came back and we ended up just clicking and hitting it off. Then I found out that she wasn't that kind of person. She was just drunk, knew she liked me, and was trying to get my attention. See, now that's the difference between men there. Men, when we're drunk and we like someone, we're fucking retarded. Like, how do I explain it? I don't think we're gonna take our pants off and go skinny dipping to try to improve. Maybe some guys. I can't really say that. You know what? That's not a difference between men and women. Just scratch that. Ignore that one. I don't think that's a difference because I think as people, when we're drunk and we like somebody of the opposite sex or even of the same sex, if we're drunk and we want their attention, we're going to do whatever it is to get their attention. Because nowadays, and I'm going to quote the movie Seven, nowadays you can't get somebody's attention. And this applies to every aspect of life. You can't get somebody's attention simply by going up and tapping them on the shoulder anymore. Not in this world today. In order to get their attention nowadays, in this world today, you have to go up and hit them in the face with a sledgehammer. And once you do that, then you'll see you have their full undivided attention. And that's from the movie Seven. And that movie came out like, a decade ago? And it's so true to this day. Nowadays, people don't get it. They don't understand you can't get their fucking attention. Everybody's got the attention span of a fucking goldfish. Hey, what's up, James? Everyone's got the attention span and the memory of a fucking goldfish. Just what's over here? Ooh, what's over here? So like I did some research on YouTube videos, and they said make your YouTube videos about 5 to 7 minutes long because that's the estimated time that people watch videos. After 5 minutes, they don't want any more to do with it. You got to keep their attention. Now I'm 39 minutes and 45 seconds into this video. I've got 7 people still on. A couple people came and left. But there are some people, I don't want the people whose attention I can only keep for 5 minutes. If I can keep your attention only for 5 minutes and then you lose interest, you're part of the problem in the world. No, my AC is not working. My fan is though. That's fun. My makeshift AC is still working, and the window unit's still working. All right, Sparkles. It was good to see you. Yeah, I think if as long as the video is long and interesting, I can watch it if it's interesting or if they make sense, or they have something decent to say. But if it's just a video like what's that one viral video? It went viral like decades ago. What in the butt? What in the butt? That video. I couldn't even watch 30 seconds of that. I was like, all right, this is funny, but this is fucking annoying. And then I see all the views and hits, and I'm like, okay, people, how the fuck did he get all this? Bye, Sparkles. I'll see you later. But I just can't. I can't get behind just the attention span of 30 seconds. I want you to stimulate my brain. I think my brain like my dick. Get it hard. That's all I'm saying. Or if you're a lady, think of your brain like a vagina. Get it nice and wet. Get it going. You want your brain to be stimulated. And if you can't stimulate someone's brain, then fuck that. Go. No, it's Infinite Jest. I've read the Celestine Prophecy, that whole series. Fucking loved it. If you haven't read the Celestine Prophecy, the whole series, read that shit. It will open your eyes. Well, I figured it was a novel, but what's it about? David Foster Wallace. All right, I will try to look that up. I can't write anything down, and I'm not going to type on that just yet. I have that book. Really? Yeah, read it. Oh, wait, what book, Vega? His book or my book? Thank you, Katie. Thank you. Oh, really? Wow. I wonder if my friend Jeff read that. Yeah, I'm live. Yeah, Celestine Prophecy, and they did a movie back in the day. It was horrible. But Celestine Prophecy changed my viewpoint on everything. And the thing is, it has some religious points to it, but it doesn't have to be religious if you don't want it to be. It can be spiritual as well. It's trying to force you to pull your head from your own ass. It seems like I just don't have the time. Yeah, I feel you. I was talking to my friend today at work about hardly having the time to do anything. My car was just a shithole inside, and trying to clean that out between work, videos, getting time in with her, then time in with the little one, and then trying to find some time for myself. I'm just like, oh, I don't want to clean my car. When I get time to myself, I don't want to clean the car. Yeah, absolutely. Read it. Give it a chance. Because when I started reading it, I was like, all right, this isn't the book for me. And I was like, let me hang in there and keep reading. And the longer I read, the more attached I became to the character and started understanding what they were saying. Ishmael. I don't think I've ever read that. What's Ishmael? I hope I'm saying it right. Everybody went quiet. Okay. You're welcome, Vega. Yeah, that is a good point. But if I stop doing that, then I'd have to shut down my channel. And I rather enjoy talking to you guys. This is like a second job to me now, YouTube. So I got my actual job, and then I got this, and it's a job to me, but it's also a fun job. So it's a little bit of me time, but at the same time, it can be very draining, especially when it comes to the editing aspect of it. So Ishmael, Celestine Prophecy, and I don't think I'm ever going to shut it down. No, I don't think I'll ever shut it down. I don't think I'm gonna, because right now they're in the process of whether they're going to decide to allow me to monetize my videos. I don't think I'm gonna. James Dean's actually out in the living room. I got Marilyn over there, and Elvis and Marilyn over there. James Dean and all that's out in the living room. But YouTube's in the process of letting me know whether I'll be able to monetize my videos or not. And they're probably going to say no because of my language, and that's fine, because I refuse to censor myself, and I'm not going to tone it down or stop being who I am, because then it's not real. Yes, I dabble on bass. I actually play the keyboard a little more. And then, yeah, monetization, from what I'm reading, like, unless you have millions of followers and subscribers and everything, you're not really making any kind of money on it. Somebody actually No shit. Wow. Damn. Well, that to get Patron and everything, like if anything, I'd probably have maybe somebody from like Captain Morgan sponsor it because I love rum. If I could get one of them to sponsor me, that'd be great. But to get that kind of attention, I'd have to have a huge following. See, I try to go back and forth between meaningless and videos worth watching. I'll have some people tell me, watch this. I've seen it. You need to do a reaction video to it. Don't watch it first. Watch it with your reaction. Oh yeah, that's Christmas present. Thank you. Um, Now there was since when I first started doing the channel, you saw the try not to laugh challenge. Just try not to get scared. Weirdest video, top 10 whatevers. So I watch these videos because some of it does trend. And when it comes to YouTube, to kind of get noticed, you unfortunately do have to do some videos that are trending. Yeah, everybody, I've taken screenshots of all the requests that everybody wants me to do. Unfortunately, it just depends on my mood. I did watch the Fire in the Booth. Yes, yes, I agree. I can't do Jim Beam anymore. I just not anymore. Not one St. Patty's Day ruined it for me. But I did watch Fire in the Booth. That dude is crazy, guys. If you have not seen Fire in the Booth, I watched part 4. Check that shit out. That shit was crazy. Dude just blew me away. Just lyrically and his delivery. The only downside to that is the fat white dude that kept hitting the bomb button was getting him a damn noise. Just stop hitting the damn bomb button. Other than that, if you guys haven't watched Fire in the Booth, I think his name was, what was it, Akela, I think. So if you haven't watched Fire in the Booth, check it out. Dude's crazy. It's crazy. What do you think of Death Grips? What's Death Grips? If at all possible, you should get a friend to scream across for you. I don't know what Death Grips is. Oh, okay. I'll have to check them out. As for the screen request, I've tried to get my old bass player and my old guitarist to help me out. And unfortunately, my old guitarist, I believe he's a nurse, so he's always busy. And my old bass player is just, he's got his own thing going on. Now, unless it was getting some kind of, I hate to say it, if my channel was getting some major hits and I was getting like super sweet checks from it, I can guarantee you he'd probably show up then. Like, hey, I want to be a part of this. I just have that kind of feeling, and I don't really talk to him too much nowadays. Come think, I don't really talk to many people nowadays other than my friend Tommy. And I was gonna have Tommy be on the show one day, but I don't know. He's constantly up his girl or his not girl. I don't know what the fuck they are nowadays. She loves me, man. She doesn't love me anymore. I don't love her, man, but I love her. I love her, man. I love Mary, man. I'm just like, Jesus, dude. You guys broke up? Are you together? Like these guys have split up and gotten back together in less than 2 hours. It's weird. So I don't know where Marco is. Why is this not scrolling now? Let's see. Well, today I'm doing the live show, so I will try to do that. Can I snapshot this or screenshot? Yes, I can. All right. So now I have that as a screenshot. So I'll look them up. Yeah, it was kind of weird with Marco because according to him, I don't know if it's true, but according to him, he is a subscriber, and he was just joshing with me, and because I was recording it on my computer as well, so I could edit it. And unfortunately, I do believe I told him to kill himself. I told him to kill himself live, and then right after saying that, I was like, "Oh, why would you say that? Why would you tell another person to do that? Even if they're miserable, you don't say that." So I was just like, fuck, let me edit that and just take that out. And that never happened. And then I was like, shit, no, once it's online, it's there forever. Shit. So now I don't know how many people watch that show, that live show, but yeah, I get you gave what he deserved. But for me to sink to that level of telling someone else, hey, go kill yourself, that's them getting the better of me. I've been trying to figure out your accent. I'm Baltimore, Maryland. I see. I don't think I have an accent. I really don't. I don't hear it. I've heard a couple people say I have an accent. I don't hear it. I don't hear it. There's Captain America shield. Why is this not scrolling? I have to keep doing that. I do? That's a good point. None of us think we have accents. We're like, no, this is completely normal. This is how I talk. This is me voice. It's not how your voice is kind of weird. Well, I'm glad you started following. I just hope you love, like, if you've checked out my other videos, Vega, I hope you like them. You do speak like a B more person. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Yeah, I think Baltimore and New York. Oh yeah, the Backstreet Boys. That was actually my reaction video. I took the original down because it was super bad, and I was apparently pissing a lot of people off. But yeah, Baltimore and New York, two of the people I think speak their minds. I did it worse than the other one. Oh no, second one was worse. I didn't do it as bad in the first one, but then I started getting all this hate mail and hate messages from their fans, and I'm like, dude, I really didn't say anything bad about them, but all right. Now you pissed me off, and now I'm going to make them look like a punk, just like a bunch of punks. Yeah, the world's taught me not to be sensitive. I mean, be sensitive. There's a time and a place to be sensitive, but to walk around all the time like, the world owes me something. Boo, 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 boo. Ew, I exist. You should. I don't have to do shit, actually. I shouldn't have to do shit. All I have to do is make it through the fucking day, pay my fucking bills, and love the people in my life. You, random person on the street, you're not doing me any wrong. I'm not doing you any wrong. That's it. Yeah, the world's lost a sense of humor. And I think it's lost its sense of humor because we're toning everything down because everybody's too sensitive. Oh, yeah, the Nick Carter thing. Oh, well, I got the idea because when I used to work on music, the first time at a studio, F&F Studios, and I actually sang, the guy was like, dude, you sound like Nick Carter. I'm like, who? They're like, Nick Carter. And then he showed me. I was like, fuck, shit. I got to change that. So I started smoking and drinking as much as I could so I could get my voice to be deeper. It worked. But yeah, I think comedy has lost its touch nowadays because the world has become a bunch of sensitives. Now that's my creation. That's my own word. I created it. The world is a bunch of sensitives. Growing up as a kid, if you were sensitive, you got picked on more. Bullying happened all the time. You were going to get bullied, and being bullied taught you how to deal with the world. Exactly. I actually told my fiance that not every argument is a fucking war. You know, it could be a battle, but pick and choose your battles, pick and choose your wars. Some things you just let slide. And I told her that's not just something that applies to relationships, but everything else in life. So why do I have to keep scrolling? No, they can't. It goes back to the whole goldfish thing. Can I set this up somewhere, guys? If this thing falls, I'm sorry. Yes, there's a huge difference between being bullied and fucking being too sensitive. When I was a kid growing up, I was called, and I'm sorry for the language. This is a word I don't like, because I was called it a lot in my life. When I was growing up, I was called faggot a lot. I hated it. I hated the word. I just grew up to hate the fucking word. And one day I just kind of owned it. I was like, yeah, whatever. I'll suck your dick. Come here. I'm gay. Let me see your dick. Let me see. Hey, where you going? Come here. I would just run after her. I'm like, where you go? Come on. I want to be friends. So at some point you gotta take the negative and just try to turn it on itself and own it. Now, if I'd have been like a sensititz, I mean, oh my God, he called me faggot, and go home and cut my wrist and shit. You know, who won? Not me. I don't like losing. So now I'm not saying I'm perfect, because I don't know if you guys can see it. They've healed up pretty well. Back when I was younger, I used to cut my arms. I used to cut my thighs whenever I got upset. I was a cutter. And I just didn't know how to handle emotions as well. It wasn't like a cry for help. It was, I don't know how to deal with this, and let me just do this. And then as I got older, I was like, what the fuck was wrong? What the fuck was wrong with me? Why was I thinking that? How did that fix anything? And it's just, so like, I get depression. I get I get being bullied. I get all of that. Yeah, so you understand, Autumn. It was like a personal escape. It was the only way. It was able to get my mind off shit, and it was the way I was able to just kind of deal with shit at the time. I'm sorry, I'm trying to set this up so I don't have to hold it. There we go. Can you guys still hear me? So hopefully that worked. My fucking hand is cramped from doing this. Awesome. Because right now I've got like this deformity and I can't jerk off with my hand like this. That's just, it's not good. As a high function. See, I don't really know where it started with cutting. I think, let's see, my grandmom died, then my uncle died, then my aunt died, then my brother died, then my mom died. It was just a series of death all in a row. And then I kept going from apartment to apartment and just relationships, life, jobs, just nothing was working out. And it just became too much. Yeah, I'm too much of a fucking pussy to kill myself. I just can't do it. I don't think suicide's ever the option to life's problems. Yes, pain is there. All right, this is the best way for, all right, this may not hurt. It may hurt. I don't know. Okay, so that burns a little. You hold it there. Pain teaches us, okay? I know not to fucking do that again, okay? Pain is one of life's best fucking teachers. You know, it's one of, when you're a kid growing up and you touch a stove and it's red and you go, hot, you know, red is hot. So you learn. Your whole life is just going to be nothing but painful fucking events to learn from. And if you don't learn from them, then you're going to keep repeating them. Exactly, James. So I just found other ways to get that out of me. I went from slicing my arms and thighs and fucking, and I've attempted suicide a few times. I went from doing all that to just, what if I just write it down? So then I took it and I wrote it down, and I wrote everything down, my feelings, just, you know, from who my real parents were, being adopted, what my life was like as a kid growing up. I wrote it all down and I made it songs. And then I started doing shows, and other people, I had this one guy message me like, dude, your song called The Cut saved my life. Like everything in it just saved my life. Like it just made me wake up. And then I started realizing, okay, there's other people out there suffering the same way, and they just need to know they're not alone. It's as simple as that. Yes, it does, because music speaks a language that, music is a universal language. Everyone speaks it, okay? You play a good beat or some good lyrics, everyone can understand it. It speaks every fucking language. There's no language barrier at all. Music is universal. That's it. It saves lives, unfortunately. It ends careers sometimes. But yes, music is everything to me. I don't think I would be where I'm at today if it wasn't for music. I wouldn't be where I am. I wouldn't be alive if it wasn't for Michael Jackson and 9 Inch Nails. I'm just saying, those two artists saved my life so many times. Michael Jackson and 9 Inch Nails are my favorite artist. Enigma, I like Enigma. But yeah, Michael Jackson was the reason I started singing and dancing. 9 Inch Nails was the reason I started playing piano. So yeah, music is a lifesaver. And then I decided to go even further and started to take my pain and poke fun at it. Then I went ahead and I did stand-up. And then from stand-up, I was doing stand-up and having a band. I don't think I've ever listened to Outlaw Country. I'll have to check that out. Oh, I still am. I got the glove, the hat. I got the Pepsi cans over there. This closet over here is nothing but Michael Jackson and Crow shit in it. I got an original pressing of Thriller on vinyl. Like, I'm a huge fan. I really have to check out Death Grips. I really do. I took a screenshot of it, so I'll be able to remember it later. That's the thing I do, is I take screenshots of everything. It was good to hear from you, Autumn. I'm glad you popped on, and please be safe. But yeah, music is everything. So I was balancing music and stand up, and okay, I will tell you, Vega, but I'm not going to tell you the exact company, just privacy. I work for, there's 3 major soda companies. There's Pepsi, Coke, and Canada Dry. I work for one of those 3 companies. I'm not going to tell you which one, but I work for one of those three major companies. And I do resets. I'm a space management specialist is what it's called. But that's what I do for a living. And then I have this, but I'm not being paid for this yet. So, wow, the camera does add 10 pounds. Look at that fucking neck. This is like I have a thumb head. Black Panther was right. Black Panther's another one of the subscribers. I asked everybody to roast me, and he called me a thumb head. Yeah, it's really not. It's space management is really not the coolest job ever. It's the easiest job ever. I go into an area, I go, okay, here's my planogram. This needs to look like this, and I just shuffle it from where it goes to where it is and adjust the shelves, and that's my fucking day. It's all about the. Look at that, 5 chins. All right, James. Yeah, it basically is retail. I hate grocery stores now because of my job. Like, so, and I keep telling her, I was like, babe, you got to grocery shop without me. I can't look at them in the fucking grocery store. I've been in them all day. Dude, yeah, it pays the bills. I will continue to do it, and I know I can go further in this job than any other job I've done. Before this job, I was a collections and repossessions manager for a furniture store. I've been threatened to be stabbed, shot, beat up, jumped, mugged, followed home over fucking repossessing couches and TVs. Yeah, that annoys me, but I'm not quiet about it. So if somebody, and here's one that pisses me off. All right, for example, say they take something from the Coke section and they walk it down, they decide they don't want it and they put it in the Pepsi section. I'm like, dude, it's not even fucking 2 feet away. It's not even 1 foot away. Just turn around and put it fucking back. Instead you're making the other fucking person have to fucking, you're a dick. Yeah, I see, that's actually the downfall of me as a person was when I was doing collections and repossessions. Before I started doing that job, I was okay with people. After I started doing that job, I hated people. Couldn't stand them. I thought everybody was a lying piece of shit. I thought everybody was just full of themselves. Everybody was just like constantly bullshitting you. But that job did teach me how to spot bullshit. Oh yeah. And that's the thing. I tell everybody upon signing the contract, before they ever sign the contract, I would say to them, look, I'm the collections and repossessions manager. If you're running into problems and you can't do something, talk to me. Because once it gets past a certain point, I don't give a shit what you have to say. If you haven't communicated with me, I've gone as far as to reset somebody's contract who was 2 years in the hole instead of repossessing their shit. I reset their contract back to very beginning, and they had a fresh slate, all because they communicated. Now, it took me forever to track them down. And when I tracked them down, I showed up at their house with cops, and they were in tears. And they drove to the store and spoke to the store manager, and the store manager said, look, it's his call. So they're on the phone crying to me. I'm like, look, if it happens again, I will not hesitate. I will be here with the police, and I will pull everything out of this house. So that's the thing, because, well, I don't think it's so much they're dumb. I think it's a pride thing. I think it's all about pride. And what's that, in Pulp Fiction? Pride's a motherfucker. It really is. It's all about pride. Just swallow your... If you've never seen the movie Neverland, I think it's called, the Michael Jackson story. A Michael Jackson impersonator played Michael. I don't like the way he sounds, but he does, for the most part. You can see Michael in him. So, Michael, being as rich as Michael Jackson wasn't able to pay all his fucking bills, okay? So not everybody can pay their bills. So pride gets in the way. So as opposed to letting pride get in your fucking way, just make a call like, look, man, I can't make it this week. I can't do it the next 2 weeks. Can you help me out? And I will help you out. Shit, I'll even say, look, I will, if I say I'll pick it up and I can hold it until you're able to, that's not me saying, hey, I'm taking the shit back. That's me saying, let me hold it until you get the money to pay for the 2 weeks that you haven't paid. And once I'm holding it, while I'm holding it, we're not charging you extra. So if you're not able to pay it in 2 weeks, then you got 2 additional weeks that you're not able to pay that are building on top of the 2 weeks that you couldn't pay before. By me holding it, you don't get charged an extra 2 weeks. So instead of 4 weeks of being charged, you're only getting 2. Now, people's pride's getting in the way. They think, let me just duck and dodge them until I have the fucking money. Now, collections and repossessions, I would not recommend for anybody as a career. It's a scary fucking thing, man. Just one of the delivery drivers drove a Pontiac back when I had a Pontiac, and somebody came to the place, my fucking old job, looking for me, knowing I drive a Pontiac, and slashed all of his tires, thinking it was my car. Yeah, he was mad as shit. I stayed with him. I helped him. I replaced one tire. We drove up, got 3 more, and drove back, helped him get them on there. Cool cat, very cool dude. But yeah, people are fucking over couches and TVs. Oh my God, undercover? No shit, dude. Much respect for you. That's a dangerous fucking job, man. Like I can't even imagine. Just part of me when I watch movies, like, and I know it's nothing like the fucking movies, but part of me thinks, man, that's such a cool job, just the adrenaline rush. But at the same time, I'm like, man, you could fucking die that day. You can, like, I think everything's backwards in this fucking world. You got movie stars and singers, pop stars, rap stars, hip hop stars, rock stars making millions of fucking dollars. But you got public servants like teachers, cops, and firemen only making what? 40 grand, 35 grand, 42, 44, depending on how long you've been with the fucking company. Isn't that kind of backwards? These people are putting their lives on the line. And you got teachers who are teaching the youth of America making diddly shit. But you got fucking Tom Hanks up there going, Wilson! And he's getting millions. Are you fucking kidding me? Don't we have that kind of backwards? Don't we? I mean, isn't that kind of fucked up? I'm not paying somebody I'm not going to pay someone millions of dollars to yell Wilson because he can cry on fucking command. I can cry on command if I fucking want, if I really wanted it bad enough. I'm not making millions of fucking dollars. You know, I dated a school teacher. That was a hard fucking job. Even when she was off work and she was home, she was still fucking working. She still had to do studies, study planning for the next day, fucking homework grading and all that. Teaching's not a fucking easy thing. It's a hard job. Being a cop is a hard job. It's even worse nowadays because everybody nowadays thinks the cops are out to get them even more. I watch these videos. I watch these fucking videos on YouTube that say, oh, they absolutely do. Public servants deserve way better pay. But I see these videos of people like, license of registration when they pull you over. I don't have to provide, but motherfucker, just give him the fucking license and registration. You're holding up his day. He doesn't have to deal with this shit. You're actually dragging it out. And chances are about 90% to 98% of these people in these videos don't know diddly shit about the fucking law. Now, cops actually have to go to school. I know. I tried out to be an officer. And I would have got it. I ended up saying, no, fuck that. Not worth it. It's not fucking worth it. And why do you need it? Well, I don't have to. I'm not breaking the law. Are you detaining me? Blah, blah, blah. All that bullshit. No, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Do you have any idea how fucking scary it is as a cop to approach a vehicle that you pull over? Think about it. You're pulling over a vehicle. You don't know who's in it. You don't know what's in it. You don't know if there's a fucking shotgun waiting at the side of the fucking door. As a cop comes up and bang, you're fucking dead. Do you know how fucking scary that is? You're walking up to the car. You're like, shit, is today the day I die? Like the last thing I said to my wife before leaving, we had an argument. Come on. Now, I'm not saying all cops are good guys, sir. You got your asshole cops out there that are shady as shit. But don't just assume because there's a few bad apples that all cops are bad apples. Another thing was fire department. Man, they get the shitty end of the fucking stick too. Name one person in the right fucking mind that's going to go, that's a fire? Well, here I go. Let me run into there. Come on. You only getting a couple thousand a year? Are you kidding me? You kidding me? I make exactly, I believe, well, a few years ago, a school teacher starting pay was $42,000 a year. I make about that. And I just deal with fucking soda. So what's that tell you? It's kind of fucking backwards in this world. For example, I said this to my friend Jimmy earlier. If you took all these piece of shit politicians that are in office, yeah, nurses, man. Without a nurse, there is no doctor. Without a doctor, you're dead. Yeah, done. Wishmaster. I'm going to do that a lot. Done. But I was talking to my friend Jimmy earlier about, what was it? What was it saying? How's Trump doing so far in your opinion? I don't want to get into that. No offense. No offense. I try to avoid politics. I really don't want to get into that. I wasn't a big, I'm not even going to say that either. No. I think we could be doing better as a nation than what we are. That's all I want to say. But my friend Jimmy, I was talking to him earlier about these politicians in office with their little fucking $5,000 suits and shit, getting hundreds of thousands of dollars a year to sit in a fucking giant room and go, no, 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 Democrat, Republican, blah, 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 blah. Boo fucking who? Give them 10, what's minimum wage, I think in this state, it's $10.50 an hour. Give them $10.50 an hour. See how quickly they fix fucking problems. See how fucking quickly they take it. Yeah. You take away that fucking, that green that they're fucking milking, make them work what the average working man does. See what changes. Okay? Because it's complete bullshit that they're making 100,000, 60,000, 80, 90, 100,000, 120,000, all that fucking money. And I'm not seeing much of shit helping me out. I'm not. All my money's tied up in fucking bills. I still owe the IRS. I'm trying to pay that off. I'm being sued by Target, the company Target. Just haven't been able to pay the credit cards. Now they're trying to sue me. Yeah. So I'm now making payments on that. Got all these other credit cards in the hole, and I'm trying to catch up off of fucking working 5, 6, 7 days a week, and it's just not possible. And I got a $4,000 air conditioning unit that needs to be fixed, and I don't have the fucking money. I wanted to fix it. I got a pipe under the house that fell off, a water pipe that I have to fix. I don't have the money to fix that, and I got a 10-year-old we have to provide for. There's not enough money. Yes, credit cards are the fucking devil. So, I mean, if I made what these politicians made, even if I got their salary for 1 month, I guarantee you I could fix most of my problems in my life. So when I see that nothing's changing, I can't even get fucking food stamps. Check that shit out. I'm living off of fucking top ramen oodles and noodles, basically. We'll get some lunch meats, and that's a treat, lunch meat. A real treat to us is ordering out for a fucking pizza. That's how fucking bad it is. Yeah, I got the window unit AC right now. And I got the ceiling fan going on, and I made my own AC as well. So it does work. Yeah, they're tightening everything. I heard about the food stamp thing. Now check this out with the food stamp thing. Now I went there, I applied. It asked on the paper that you got to fill out. It asked for all your shit, all your bills. It asked for everything you paid for. So I put down everything I fucking paid for. They give me a call. They let me know I don't qualify. I said, why? And they said, well, you make too much money. I said, I make too much money. They said, yeah, well, we only go by gas and electric and what your rent is. Then why'd you ask me the rest of my fucking bills? Why did you ask me to fill out the rest of my fucking bills if you were just going to go off these two? Then that's the only two you need to ask. They're like, well, car payment, the state of Maryland thinks having a car is a fucking luxury. And I'm like, well, tell my fucking bank account that, because my bank account is not telling me it's a fucking luxury. My bank account is telling me this is fucking expensive to keep up with wear and tear, and gas is going up, and everybody, the rich is just getting richer, and they're keeping the fucking poor poorer. Yeah, it's to collect info. Yeah, I know. So I've worked I'm 35, maybe. I stopped counting after 25. But I'm in my 30s. All my fucking life, I busted my ass and put money into the fucking system. And now that I need the fucking system, it's not there to fucking help me. What kind of shit is that? What kind of shit is that? And now I'm struggling and I need some fucking help. I need food. I need help with electricity sometimes to pay the fucking bill. And I get no help now. But I put my money into the system already to help everybody else because they're worse off than me. No, they're not. I've seen the people going in these places looking like crackhead, dope heads. I've seen some of these people in there with their fucking Gucci bags. I'm like, okay, they got a fucking Gucci bag, Gucci shoes, freshly done nails, fucking dressed to the fucking nines. I'm in there with a sleeveless shirt, fucking pair of jeans that got holes on them, a pair of shoes that are falling apart, and you're telling me no, but you told them yes? How's that make fucking sense? I work 50 to 60 hours a week, and they don't work at all. You want to go to the military to kill people? Yeah, it does. Yeah, this world's got everything backwards. And one day the world's going to wake up and the people in this world's going to go, man, fuck this. We're not doing this anymore. We're going to stand up to our government. And our government's going to go, holy shit, what do we do? Well, here's an idea. Maybe you should have treated us like fucking people. If you think about that, stop lining your own fucking pockets, making yourself fatter, richer, and thinking you're better. You're not better. You're not fucking better. You shit the same way I shit. You're no better. You eat shit, you fart, you fuck, just like me. And the day when you're sick, you're still sick. or you're still sick. When you're bleeding, it's the same color. At the end of the day, you're no fucking better. Much respect for the military, by the way. Thank you so much. I could not do what you guys do, and the little bit of pay that you guys get. I understand, and that really depends on what your rank is in the military, how much your pay is. But I couldn't do that. But if it wasn't for you guys, I would not be able to do this right here. I wouldn't be able to stream and talk to everyone. What's up, official? That's a good point. We are all born naked. Yep. Yeah, I agree. Veterans are treated like crap too. It's just because the world has no respect for each other anymore. We don't have respect for ourselves, let alone our fellow men and women. Yeah. Yep. The poor is going to get sick of it one day. Unfortunately, what I think is going on is I'm not saying racism is not in the world. Racism is very much in the world. But if you think about it, every time you turn the news on, maybe it's definitely out there. It's definitely out there. But maybe it's not like the media is making it this huge fucking thing to blindside us from the actual big issues of what they're secretly doing, you know, with Russia and fucking Afghanistan and all that shit. So they have to blindside us with other shit to keep us angry over here instead of being angry over here, so they can keep lining their pockets and fucking us. And I think we're going to have a race war way before we're going to have a fucking rise up against their fucking government, unfortunately. And I think if the world has a race war, it's going to be the saddest fucking thing in the world. It's a division tactic. It's so sad if we have a race war too, because why, man? Why? What's the fucking point? What, you don't like me because of my color? So let me get this straight. Do you not like white tennis shoes then? Do you not like bread? Do you not like black t-shirts then? Do you not like a black car? I love a black car, man. They look slick as shit, especially when you shine them and wax them. It looks beautiful. Racism is fucking stupid. It's dumb. It's the dumbest shit I've ever heard of. If you're one of them good old boys, well, you know, down here we got that. You're a fucking idiot. You're an idiot. Down here means shit, okay? At the end of the day, what is that other person that you're doing that you're just hate them and I hate them? Why? Give me a legit reason why you hate that person. Did they do something to you, your family? Yes, it is. Well done, Gash. Well done. No, I was sorry, David. I wasn't making fun of like the accent. It was what I think of when it comes to like Klans members. I don't know why. Maybe it's from all the movies. I've seen a lot of movies in my life. I didn't mean any disrespect to you. But they gotta blindside us. They gotta keep us fucking dumb, and that's why we have pay attention to this shit. It keeps you angry, and while you're angry, Kim Kardashian, Kanye West, Eminem, fucking, call me maybe, bitch, bad baby. Now watch some Dr. Phil, and here's some fucking Vicodin, and they give you the shit to keep you medicated, keep you dumb, keep you blinded, and unfortunately, some of us aren't that fucking stupid. We'll go, okay, well, fuck the Kardashians. I like drugs. Drugs are good. And what does Kanye even fucking mean? Like, great. Yeah, he was great then, but music's still music. What the fuck is going on over here with Russia? Some of us are like that. Unfortunately, not enough of us are. That's the fucking sad thing. Not enough of us are. Tend to look stark white with parted hair and talk like they have an English degree. My hair's parted. I'm not stark white. I have a tan. So I think I'm good. Well, yeah, I think the world's got everything backwards. We need to wake up, because the last thing I want to see is us killing each other. I mean, we're already doing it, but I don't want to see us killing each other for dumb shit. That's like, it's the equivalent of killing each other over fucking religion. Like the movie The Matrix, Agent Smith says humans are the biggest disease to this world. And it's starting to really fucking look like that, isn't it? Everybody's becoming pussified nowadays. They want to hide behind their computer screens and talk about it. And I'll tell this, everything I'm saying now, I've already said to people's faces. I got no problem fucking letting my tongue go in public. My mom told me growing up as a kid, bite your tongue once, you'll be biting it the rest of your life. So I've tried to live my life to the point of, if somebody's doing wrong, I'm calling you out on it. Really, they weren't no, I didn't. What is this with the polos and tiki torches? Jesus Christ. I don't even want to say it's American beliefs. People should have, everyone knows right from wrong. We're born with it. Like, Now, stealing, bad. I get it. But if you're poor and you're stealing something to feed your fucking family, that ain't bad anymore. That's good. That's good. There's a fucking line. So you know right from wrong, good from bad. Everybody knows it. Killing someone randomly, bad. Killing someone trying to rape someone you love, rape your wife, your daughter. Killing someone that's trying to kill you, good. Everyone knows it. Everyone knows the right from wrong. We just get killing each other over fucking religious beliefs is the dumbest shit I've ever heard. I mean, I haven't read the Quran. I haven't read all these other fucking God books and all that shit. I haven't read every religious book out there, but I'm pretty sure in every one of them, they all say and have the same meaning. Love each other. Treat each other like you want to be treated. I refuse to believe it says somewhere in one of these books that if they don't believe in me, kill them. That'd be the dumbest fucking thing ever written. Yes, it should. As it's legal to rape boys. How's it legal to rape boys? Rape is rape. You can't say at that point it's not rape. Then it's legal to have sex with boys at that point. You can't. Rape is when it's something. Rape is something that is forced, and okay, I guess you could call it rape, but I would still call it sex because if it's illegal, rape is illegal. That's what makes it rape. Besides the fact that it's not wanted, sex is not wanted. That's it. It's just I know that. I'm getting that. I just think I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, that's kind of fucked up. Religion, it's not. The meaning is there for religion. Don't lie. Don't cheat. Don't steal. Don't kill. Don't treat each other like shit. The values are there. But people get lost in the whole, well, if you're gay, you're going to burn in hell, so I need to save you. You don't need to do shit. Am I blowing up your school? Well, then you don't need to do anything. Am I trying to kill myself? You don't need to do shit with me. My life doesn't affect yours. If I want to suck on that dick over there, I will do it. It's not affecting your life. If I want to eat this twat over here, I'll do it. It's not affecting your life. Religion is... People are getting tied up they're getting attached to the wrong parts in the fucking books, in these religious books. They're getting attached to the wrong parts. They go, I'm going to stick to that. And that's my answer to everything in fucking life. All this shit over here where it says love each other, treat each other great, and fucking be good to each other, and don't do shitty things. We're just going to ignore this because this is all that fucking matters here. Exactly. There's something... I'm not religious, but I know there's got to be something bigger than me. I'm not dumb enough to think there's nothing bigger than me. There's something way bigger out there than me. And I believe in it. I don't know what it's called. It could be aliens. It could be God. It could be Buddha. It could be Allah. It could be fucking, I don't know. It could be a squirrel. I don't know. But there's something definitely bigger than me. And that's all I need to know. And God didn't get me to where I am in my life. I did. Buddha didn't do it. Allah didn't do it. The squirrel didn't do it. I did it. My choices, refusing to not give up when I was knocked down, got me to where I am. That's it. Plain and simple. The people who didn't get to where they want to be, it's because they gave up on certain parts of it along the way. They just said, man, fuck it. This is too hard. I'm out. Later. Done. The concept of God is a good concept. Like the concept of it is a really good concept, but I really don't think you need, because everybody's using religion as a crutch. Well, it says, my beliefs is that, if you don't believe this and I have to fucking, no, that's fucking stupid. You don't cherish your life enough to not fucking do that. Well, I don't like you because you're a fucking Baptist and I have to go shoot up your whole fucking church. Why? Everyone is the same fucking thing. We're all the same people. We all have this eyes and fucking a nose, mouth, teeth, ears, hair. We got dick and balls or vaginas. And we all have buttholes and fucking elbows and shit, wrists and fingers. We're the same fucking thing. Why? Why does it matter? Which just, oh my God. So there's, God damn it. Yes, everything in this world, from religion to just money to everything is being used to divide everybody up. And it's so sad. It's fucking sad. Everybody knows trees give us oxygen, right? Okay, I used to be atheist. I went from Catholic to atheism to agnostic to Christian to Baptist, and now I'm just, man, there's something bigger than me. Bill Hicks, is he a comedian? It sounds familiar. You're the second person that said Jack Black. Now, if you'd have known me as a kid growing up, I'd have gotten you'd have said Jim Carrey. I was very much a Jim Carrey fan. I still am, but that man's, maybe he's aware, but he's something a little off with him nowadays to me. He's very intelligent, though. I don't know how to take that. I'm not a big Jack Black fan. I used to love Jim Carrey. I get Deadpool a lot nowadays. It's just, I think it's the way I say certain things and deliver that. Here's an interesting thing about religion. Okay, so back in the day, the Bible was written by man, if I'm not mistaken. You know, man wrote the stories of what happened down. Back in the day, you know how much fucking drugs people did back then? Everyone was tripping balls on acid and shit. I don't know. Maybe Jesus just stepped in a puddle and somebody was baked off their ass and went, dude, he walked on water. I don't know, but I know man wrote it, and we're kind of fucked up. And when we're fucked up, we tend to exaggerate a little, to impress people. So I'm not saying it's fake. I'm not saying it's real. I'm just saying there's truth in every fucking story, and there's a message in every fucking story. It's figuring out that fucking message. And the Bible even went as far as to basically tell you the message in fucking 10 commandments. Don't do this shit. Every religion, I think, tells you, and just don't do certain shit. What do you mean I'm not hardcore? Oh my God, I really need to get that fixed. Fucking hate that chip, man. So I wanted to, I'm not following. What do you mean with the hardcore thing? Hardcore about what? You guys realize it's been an hour and 30 minutes that we've been doing this. Okay, yeah, I do like School of Rock. That's a good movie. My 10-year-old loves that movie. So yeah. But yeah, I'm quite fond of that movie. It's one of the few I liked. And Cable Guy, I liked him in Cable Guy. He was really good. That's actually where he wasn't being typical Jack Black. I think the reason I don't like Jack Black is because every movie he plays the same fucking guy. He was in the Cable Guy with Jim Carrey, and he did not play the same character. He actually acted. So I think that's the reason I don't like Jack Black. That's like Kevin Hart. I love Kevin Hart. Every movie Kevin Hart's in, Kevin Hart is Kevin Hart. Same thing with Ryan Reynolds. Love Ryan Reynolds. Fucking love him. Every movie, it's Ryan Reynolds playing Ryan Reynolds. Same with Matthew McConaughey. Every movie, it's just Matthew McConaughey playing Matthew McConaughey. And these guys are making bigger checks than me. I can play me. I'm doing it now. How come I'm not getting their fucking money? I'm playing me all the time. I think I'm going to upload my little coffee jingle to YouTube. I think it's like 30 seconds. It's really fucking weird, but that's probably why I'm so hyped up. Like if you can't laugh and live life with love and laughter, then what's the fucking point? What's the goddamn point? You should be able to joke about everything. Well, not everything. I can't joke about rape. That shit's just fucked up. Unless it's like Elmer Fudd raping Porky Pig. A comedian said that. I can't remember who it was. But that's kind of funny. Just that image is kind of funny. I put it in there, Lou. That's funny to me. So, but I think at some point we have to stop taking ourselves so fucking seriously. My favorite film is The Crow. The Crow. I latched onto that movie when my brother died. Take push-ups. When the movie The Crow came out, and I didn't know anything. Yes, I didn't know anything about Brandon Lee. I didn't know he died filming that movie. I didn't know anything about him. I knew he was in Rapid Fire, and I loved that movie. And I saw The Crow, and my brother had just passed away. And oh wow, you're missing out. Amazing movie. They're trying to remake it, and I'm a little pissed off about that. Jason Momoa was actually cast to be in it. Oh my God, What Dreams May Come is a beautiful movie. Oh, that movie. Oh, that made me cry so fucking bad. That movie and Sweet November with Keanu Reeves made me bawl. I was no more good, especially What Dreams May Come. Just this shit for love. Just that man loved her. He was like, fuck it. I'm doing it. I don't care. Fuck heaven. It ain't worth it if she's not with me. And I was like, yeah, that's the meaning of love. That's how you do it. Fuck it. Heaven can suck it until I get her. But yeah, The Crow's my shit. The Crow was the first movie I latched on that dealt with the whole, it kind of put that idea in my head of real love is forever. I love The Matrix. I do love The Matrix. Great movie. There's a couple conspiracy theories behind The Matrix. If you ever get a chance, YouTube The Matrix conspiracy theories. Lord of the Rings is good, but the movies were better. The books were better. But yeah, The Crow, I latched onto that. Real love is forever. That if two people are destined to be together, nothing will keep them apart, not even death. And I believe so strongly in that if two people are truly meant to be with each other, and I think everybody is just apart and they're looking for the other part to just kind of connect. And I think everybody has that connect. Everybody has something. I believe that. I might be wrong. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a fucking idiot that's just a hopeless romantic that believes in dumb shit. I don't know. But yeah, The Crow was definitely my favorite movie. My second favorite movie is Die Hard with a Vengeance. Sam Jackson and Bruce Willis, their chemistry is amazing. I love those two in the same film. Oh, fuck, I forgot about The Dark Knight. Second favorite film is Dark Knight. No, that's third. No, second. No, third. Definitely third. Yeah, Dark Knight's definitely third. And that's just because Heath Ledger blew me away. When I first heard Heath Ledger was casted as a Joker, I was like, the dude from Brokeback Mountain? And fucking 10 Things I Hate About You guy? That dude? Bullshit. And then I saw it, and I was like, holy crap. Like in the one scene where he's like filming, he's like, oh, why do you dress up like him? Look at me. That was all ad-libbed. None of that was scripted. Heath spoke to Chris Nolan and was like, look, I got an idea. I'm going to take a camcorder and I'm going to do this. And he brought it in the next day, and Chris Nolan was like, we got to fit this in the movie. Like Heath did that a lot in that movie. He had a lot, like the jail cell was clapping, ad-libbed. There was a lot of shit in that movie. Heath dove into that role and became obsessed with that role. And that role ended up fucking killing him. And Jack Nicholson even told him, dude, don't dive too deep into this. It's a fucking shame, man. Because Heath was supposed to be in The Dark Knight Rises as well. It was supposed to be a sequel. You know, the trilogy was supposed to be following and finishing the Joker's story. And after his death, they weren't even going to do The Dark Knight Rises, and they were going to shit can the whole thing. So yeah, it's a shame, man. That boy surprised the shit out of me with his acting chops. Oh yeah, Johnny Depp used to be great back then too, but nowadays I think Johnny Depp is constantly playing Jack Sparrow in every role. I love Johnny Depp. I'm not gay. I'm not bi. That man is beautiful. That man is fucking gorgeous. Johnny Depp is fucking stunning, and I used to love him. And nowadays, I watch his movies. I'm like, okay, this really isn't. It's not. Leo is another good method actor. He surprised me. I knew him from back when What's Eating Gilbert Grape, and then I think he started getting typecasted after Titanic, and then out of nowhere, he started doing like these more action-oriented roles. And I was like, holy shit! That's the same thing with Matt Damon. Men are not pretty at all. Not Heath. Johnny Depp, very pretty man. Very pretty man. He's a very good looking man. There we go. That's a good point. I mean, yeah, you can say pretty. You can say whatever the hell you want. They're just words. Who says pretty means it's feminine? It's just a fucking word. We made up the word. They're words. Who says this is a fucking cup? This is a goddamn speaker. Okay? It's a word. We made it up. I don't mean whatever the hell I wanted to mean. But no, Johnny Depp, very good looking guy. Very good looking guy. I've seen a picture of him recently, and a guy looks like he's fucking dying now. I mean, he's really kind of fucking deathly looking. Yeah, women are hot. I love women. My girl's bi, so it's weird being with someone who's bi. I'm not used to that. I've only ever been with straight girls, so like we'll be like out and about, and she'll go, babe, look at that ass on her, and I'm like, is this a fucking trick? I'm not gonna do that. Look at my eyes. Look at my eyes. Look at my eyes. I'm not gonna. No, babe, look at it. It's fucking. Oh my god, I want my face in that. And I look at her. I'm like, babe. She's like, what? She's got a fucking beautiful ass. I'm like, well, you're objectifying her. She goes, so what? I'm like, why is it okay for you to objectify a woman, but not okay for me to objectify a woman? Isn't that kind of fucked up? She's like, because I have a vagina. I'm like, oh, okay. So vaginas make the rules. My dad was right. So yeah, it's a bit weird. Yeah, but see, that's the thing. As a guy, it's like, are you fucking testing me? Are you just seeing if I'm gonna look? Or is this a fucking quiz? Did I pass? So I'm like, whenever she does it, I'm like, yeah, no, I believe you. But sometimes, every now and then, she'll do it. I'm like, yeah, damn it. I can definitely see your face in that bed. Yeah, well done. Yes, that's what I'm saying. So like that's why men are so like, look at my hands, Lois. Look at my hands. Look at my hands, Lois. Yeah. That's why guys do that. And it's so crazy. Man, if reincarnation exists and I come back as a woman, I'm just gonna fuck with every guy. Just gonna do it. Of course, when I come back, if it does exist and I come back as a woman, watch it be flipped. Pussy is no longer on a pedestal. I think nowadays pussy is on a pedestal. I'm just saying. I think nowadays it's kind of on a pedestal. So if reincarnation exists and I come back as a woman, it's going to be reversed. And I'm like, fuck. I'm like, well, because if I come back as a woman and the roles aren't reversed, I'm like, you want some of this ass? Well, then you need to get me a fucking puppy. I would totally use it as a woman. I would just use the power of the booty to get my way all the time. And I think a good chunk of women realize that, so they use the power of the booty. Not all men are 6 feet tall and brave. There's a difference between being brave and stupid, though. See, I'm 6 feet tall. I'm brave when I need to be brave, but I ain't stupid. If it's dark out and there's a fucking noise over there in the woods and my girl's like, babe, what is that? Go look. I'm like, fuck you. Why do I need to? It's over there. We're going to keep going over here, but I'll keep watching us, okay? And I got my hand on my fucking knife, and we're good. So let's just get going where we're going. I don't need to investigate that. Have you never seen, I don't know, any fucking horror movie? If I go over there and investigate it, being brave, I'm going to end up dead, and then you're going to be banging another dude. Neither of us wants that. Well, maybe you, but I don't want you banging another dude. So, absolutely. Come on. I mean, look at it. If you look at my page, look how many people comment on my chip tooth here and here. You want to know how that happened? I got shot in the face with a BB gun, hurt like shit. And I got it fixed. I got this fixed and that fixed. And then sleeping in bed one night, I guess she elbowed me and it woke me up, and I had pieces of my teeth all in my mouth. I was like, what the fuck? And I woke up. I was like, babe, you just elbowed my teeth and knocked it and chipped it again. I don't know what the flat earthers are. Oh, I love those comments when I read those comments. Like, when I read the negative shit, I'm like, yeah, whatever, fuck them. Unless it's something that's really fucked up, then I'm like, hey, who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you to me? You're like, do you realize that you typing this negative shit doesn't help anything in this fucking world? Okay. Now, I haven't heard about those. I mean, obviously, self-explanatory at that point. But those people still exist. There's still people that think the Earth's fucking flat. Are you serious? With all the fucking scientific evidence, we could literally put them in a fucking rocket and send them out of the Earth, and they can look down and go, "Oh, we were fucking wrong." You know, that's what we should do. If we can scientifically prove somebody wrong, we should just do it instantly. Just shut them up. Fuck it. It's going to cost us a couple $1 million to shoot their stupid asses up in the fucking space. But watching them come down and going, I fucking told you, it's going to be so worth it. I would gladly pay a couple $1 million just to say that. shove them all in one missile, and if we accidentally forget to bring them back, shit happens. Probably better off. I did read about the moon landing conspiracy because the flag's waving, and there's no air in space to make a flag wave. I've read up about that. I think these people are on this earth to annoy us and at the same time give us some sort of entertainment. It's like watching, I hate to say it because it's a horrible thing, but when I used to live deep in the city, I was coming home one night and there was this crackhead in the middle of the road, and she started to, and she never fell. I don't know how she did it. It's boggles my mind. I'm in my car and I don't want to honk because I don't want to startle her, and then she falls over and then she hurts herself, and I'm just like, well, do I help her? I mean, I just fucking watch, and it was kind of funny. How have they not fallen over yet? How is that possible? And it's entertainment to me. It's fucked up, but it was entertainment. Like anytime I'm feeling bad about myself, I just go to the local Walmart. That's all I do. If I feel like life is just shit and I'm a piece of shit, I just go to Walmart and I go, you know what? My life really isn't that bad. Yeah, luck sometimes. Not all of them, but yeah, a good chunk of them have a lot of good luck. Wow, I've almost been live for go to 2 hours. That's a first. I think that's a Mannel channel first. Did you guys know? Damn, no. Believe me, you're better off without a Walmart, Vera. Believe me. Walmart doesn't. It's just prices. At that point, I'd rather pay an extra $2 just to have some fucking peace of mind and not be ghetto. So, did you guys know originally the channel, the Mannel, the name of the channel was originally called the Mannel, the Man Channel? Did you guys know that? When I first started it, I used to introduce hi, you're watching the Mannel, the Man Channel. I used to introduce the videos like that, and then I just stopped one day. Yeah, I used to do that, and then I thought about it, and I was like, wait a minute, why am I calling it a Man Channel? I was like, oh, because I'm a fucking guy, and it's my channel. I'm like, well, what does it have to do with anything on the fucking channel? I was like, the Mannel's good, but why do you have to follow it up with the Man Channel? Just leave that fucking be. So, and then I started thinking, well, the world's very sexist nowadays. I don't want people going to the Man Channel, well, that's kind of sexist. Watch the fucking videos. You'll see that I'm not, dumbass. So I just kind of stuck with the Mannel, and I didn't think it would stick, but I think it's good. I think it's working out pretty well. Interesting fact with the Man Channel, most of my first few 40 to 50 subscribers were nothing but women. Like I looked at my because you get like the statistics fact page, statistics. You get the fact page, and you can check genders and location and region and shit. And for a while it was a lot of women. Lately it's been a lot of men between the ages of 18 to 34. It seems to be my audience. And I'm like, okay, well, what are the people that are mostly men and women watch that are between the ages of 18 and 34? They watch fucking dumb comedies. This is the 18. Dumb comedies, vulgar, stupid shit. Things that catch your attention for about 30 seconds. Something catchy. And then as I'm going up in age, it gets better. You know, it's like, and they enjoy a good conversation. Intelligence. Real life shit. And that's when you're getting higher up into the age. Real life shit. So people, I think, who are in their 30s, they want more real life shit. They want to laugh, and they want to go, oh, I went through that shit too. That was funny. It was a good time. I'm glad I'm not the only son of a bitch that had that happen. So it's a huge fucking demographic. 18 to 35 is a huge fucking difference. Like I understand 18 to 25. Because when I was 25, I was still thinking, you know, I'm fucking young forever. And then I became 26. And I was like, I'm going to die soon. Shit. I'm almost 30. And then 30 hit. I'm like, fuck it. It's downhill now. Come on, beer gut. Let's do this. I'm 35. I really stopped counting after 25. Honestly, 26. Well, I'm glad you're watching, Vega. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you're watching. I'm glad to have you as a subscriber. I'm glad everybody's a subscriber and you guys are still on there. So hey, a lot of shit changes when you hit your 30s. I didn't realize that. I didn't realize that. I just thought it was like bullshit, you know. I saw this shit in the car earlier. I don't know if you guys can see it. Fucking 2 years ago, I got all this gray and white cone in here. Like this is almost Reed Richards' Fantastic Four white. You can't really see it that well, but it's starting to all turn white soon. And I'm just like, holy shit, I need to dye that. And I'm like, fuck it, I'm a man. And I got all this white in here. You can see this. I don't even have birthday parties anymore. I think that stopped after my 25th birthday. That's why I stopped counting after 25. Okay, I was actually home and I was sleeping. 23, no shit. Yeah. If I'm not shaving down there, they're brown, so I'm good. But usually I keep it well trimmed. I like to have it because I like to think of it as if I go down on a girl, I can't believe I'm talking about this live, but I want to come up and be like flossing my teeth. Like, can you shave a little? You know, I don't want, yeah, you know. So I like to keep my situation, my kibbles and bits, my cash and prizes. I like to keep those well groomed. I've been with her 4 years and I still do it. I still keep it well groomed. And I prefer it bald on a girl. I'm just saying. I'm just gonna put it out there. It needs to be bald, okay? Just bald. I don't want to risk flossing while I'm down there. I don't know why I said it like that. But September 11th, I was actually home. I was sleeping. I got a phone call from my bass player back then. He was like, dude, turn on the news. I was like, oh, really? Tell me you're fucking with me, David. Oh. But yeah, that turned on the news and I saw it. I was like, what the fuck is going on, dude? Are we about to die? Are we about to fucking die? Yes, it is. Shave my underarms. I ain't gonna bullshit you. I use way less deodorant. I don't really use any fucking deodorant. And I don't smell. I don't sweat as much. I got that idea from a metal dude. A guy, yeah, my brother. He was in a metal band. And he would shave his underarms. I'm like, why do you do it? He goes, I don't have to use as much deodorant, and I don't smell as much, and I don't sweat as much. I used to make fun of him because I used to shave my chest, and he would pick on me for that. Oh, it's gay. I'm like, Brad Pitt shaves his chest. He's like, Brad Pitt's a faggot. I'm like, you're a faggot. He's like, shut up, faggot. That's just how guys talk to each other. You know, shut up, faggot. Like Louis C.K. said. I don't mean it in the way of, you know, just fucking, you know, oh, I don't know. No, whatever. You know, it's just whatever. You know, that's so. Yeah, I ended up one day. I would just put the. I was like, "Holy shit! I barely sweat. I don't use much deodorant. This is nice." Pheromones. Why is it when I sweat it smells like cold cut sub? Here comes the fat joke, right? Come on, bring on the fat joke. It just smells like cold cut subs to me. I smell that. I'm like, how did anybody exist before deodorant? Like, just walking around as a bunch of cavemen, just pop right in the fucking head, drive them in the cave because they like their cold cut sub smelling underarm ass. That's nasty. Yeah, I can't. I got a thing for smell. I can't stink. I don't like it. I don't like the smell. Supermarkets are the worst. Buses are the fucking worst when it comes to smell. And there's always that one fucking person that wants to sit right next to you and they didn't wear deodorant or they didn't fucking bathe in, I don't know, a goddamn year and a half. They just want to sit next to you. Ugh. It's like, dude, can you please just fucking, I don't know, sit on the roof of the fucking bus or, you know, the bike rack on the front of the bus? Can you just hold on to that shit? It's fucking bad. Baltimore's the same way. Homeless people on the buses. Homeless and drunk. Ugh. Now, I can't say much about people wearing the same shit. You guys see me wear this shirt a lot. This is one of my work shirts. It's not an official work shirt, but doing what I do, I sweat my ass off, and these back rooms are hot. I have this shirt, and I have my gray one. I cut the sleeves off. They used to be nice shirts, but they're nice and thin. So I was like, fuck it, man. I'm going to cut the sleeves off. This is going to be my work shirt. I got a bunch of other shirts I'll wear. So usually when I come home and you see me in this, it's because I just got off work. And I'm like, fuck, I got to do a video. Let me log on and do it. I want you guys think I'm fucking super poor. I do have other clothes. I just choose not to wear them. This is super comfortable. I'm already in it. I don't want to fucking have to change channels, change shirts because I'm getting online. I'm just being me. I can always promise you guys that. To the day I die, as long as I have this channel up, I will never be anything else other than me. I actually heard if you put urine on your face, if you have acne, it helps clear up acne. I read somewhere that that's actually good for acne, urine. And when I had pepperoni face back in the day, I considered it for a while. Yeah, I read about that. Look it up. Google it. Look it up. As for fake folks, any of you guys watch Blasphemous HD? Anybody? It's a channel on YouTube, Blasphemous HD. Okay, he's pretty chill dude, pretty funny guy, but all his I follow him. My girl follows him. I love him, but all his shit's the same. To me, it's just very over the top, very animated, I don't think there's no way that's him in real life. So when I started doing this, I was like, I want to be like that channel. And then I started doing my own reaction videos. And I'm like, none of this shit is funny. I'd watch the videos he would watch. I'm like, this really isn't that funny. It wasn't funny when I watched it with him watching it. It wasn't that fucking funny. How is this so funny to him? So I got some people asking me to do reaction videos to try not to laugh. And I've watched these try not to laugh ones. And I'm like, these are fucking stupid. None of this is funny. Yeah, it's kind of over the top. And I didn't want to be like over the top, falling out of my chair, just milking it. I'm just like, man, I don't want that. I don't want that for my channel, for the people watching. That's like, I don't want to watch Desperate Housewives. That's not reality to me. Like I said before, show me a fucking mother, a single mother with 7 kids who's working fucking 3 jobs trying to put food on the table. That's a reality show to me. Fuck it, I will help. The pooter farting on people. I haven't looked that up at all. So you guys probably know way more YouTube channels than me. I follow Blasphemous HD, Seaton Man of Legends because of my Contest of Champions game. Yes. And I wish that I don't. Fuck it, I'm just going to say I don't know how to say it without sounding like a dick. I hope my channel blows up. I hope it gets huge. I hope people start waking up and seeing it and go, oh, shit. And then they see that serious side of me, but then they go, wait a minute. He's kind of fucking crazy. He did questions with myself, and look at what he did with Little Peep and the fucking rum. I mean, he's got his moments. My head's like a giant cartoon reel. So I try to deliver the best of everything on the channel because I want to make you guys enjoy it. I want you guys to laugh and get away from your problems, but at the same time, I want you to realize that there are problems, So it's good to get away from it, but don't stay on a fucking permanent vacation. Don't go, problems, what are those? Yeah. I went to Jamaica, fuck it. The sea is blue, man. No, you got to come back at some point. Really? Wow. Well, thank you, Vega. I've never watched any of my fucking... No, that's a lie. I've watched a few of my videos. I can't stand the way I look. I was like, really? People are okay. They like it. Like I watched the one where I did the rum thing because I actually have to. Once I upload it, I don't watch it. I have to watch it when I'm done editing it to make sure it's done right. And there's one video I uploaded, and it wasn't synced up right. There was a problem with the audio, and one of you guys caught it, and one of you guys sent me a message saying, "Dude, there's a problem with the fucking audio." I was like, "Thanks for the heads up." I took it right down. Went back into the program. I was like, shit, I didn't line it up right. And I rubbed it back. No shit. 3rd subscription. I should have been number 1. Back when I was a kid, being number 1 or number 2 is not something you wanted to be. It was something you had to do. I'm just saying. Mm-hmm. But yeah, this is just definitely it's an experience. I never thought, because growing up, I was in theater. I did do theater. I love acting. And from that, I always wanted to be, everybody kept saying, you're going to be the next Jim Carrey. And when I got the music, you're going to be the next 9 Inch Nails. And I'm like, I don't want to be the next anything. I want to be the first of something. What's up, 91? I don't want to be a fucking copy. I want to be an original. Fuck a copy. I want people to go, I want to be like him. And I want them to imitate me. Like when I get online and I read some of the comments you guys write, like I wrote the Halloween trailer, the movie trailer I did yesterday. I was like, Merry Christmas, bitch, when he dropped I said Merry Christmas, bitch, Merry Christmas when he dropped the teeth in the trailer. Somebody actually quoted that, what I said, and quoted it as a comment. I was like, somebody just fucking quoted me. That's kind of cool. Like I still get a kick out of that. I'm like, somebody fucking quoted me. So when I see you guys leave comments, leaving the quotes and shit, I'm just like, fucking it right. Somebody's quoting me. Being an actor is not that easy. When I went to, you have to get a what do you call him? An agent, and then he has to look for things, and then you got to figure out the fucking time, and it's a hard fucking struggle. And then if you want to get anywhere, you're gonna have to make the move. You're gonna have to make the fucking move, and I can't just up and move in my life now. I got a fucking 10-year-old. I got her, and she's got a goddamn career she's doing. She finally was able to get a job with animals, and she's been trying for fucking years to get a job dealing with animals. No, dude, comment however you want. I read every one of these comments. I read every one of them. I may not write back on every one of them, but if I'll hit a thumbs up or a heart button unless you're being a dick, and then I won't answer, or I'll hit thumbs down. Respond and write whatever the hell you want. Just be you. I'm gonna be me. I want you guys to be you. That's what I expect. No, I read everything. I read everything that everybody says. Luckily enough, the channel hasn't gotten super crazy where it's just impossible for me to read everything. What did that say? You acknowledge me, man. That means a lot. Well, thank you. You guys acknowledge me by tuning in and watching. So that means a lot. Movie review, movie reviews. Yeah, I've been thinking about that. I wouldn't even know where to start. Like movies, newest movies, old movies. Like what kind of movie reviews? Because I can't imagine I would give a movie review like Roger Ebert. And like this movie, like if they were crap movies, I'm like, this sucked. Don't watch it. Waste of fucking time. I'd rather lick my own balls. That would be my movie review. It'd be like, that was the shortest movie review in the history of movie reviews. That was like 30 seconds. I think everybody wants me to review a movie they've seen. Netflix is a good idea. I have Netflix. I've never seen Sharknado. The lady has seen Sharknado. She says it's so horrible. It's so great. But if I guess I could do some movie reviews like off of Netflix, and if they're really short ones, just line it up as a series and just edit it together. Like Sharknado is crap. I'd rather lick my own sack, and then cut to the next movie review. And like it could be like 10 movies. I just do a quick review on. Yeah, that's a really good idea. I didn't even think of that. That's really clever. And then the edits and the cuts would be funny as shit. And then I can add little things that pop in my head like cartoons or animations. That's a really good idea. See, that's the thing. If I start saying what was good, I'll ruin the whole fucking movie for you. That's why when I did the Avengers Infinity War review, I had to shut it off. I had to just say, no, we're over, because I was about to tell you guys everything in the fucking movie on opening night. All right, I can warn you about gay movies now. There's going to be a lot of dude-on-dude action. I'm talking fucking... It's going to be like playing tuba, but with a dick. It's going to be a lot of that and a lot of fucking butt stuffing. And there's going to be some sensitive scenes. They really feel for each other. That's if you're watching Skinamax. Anybody else watch Skinamax when they were younger? Oh, yeah, parents are in bed. Yeah, I saw a boob. God, what the hell is wrong with us? It's called Cinemax. It's just it got a title called Skin-A-Max because late at night on Cinemax, they would put like the dirty movies on. Smart move, Vera. Smart move with the Avengers thing. Or Vega. No, Vera. Yeah, Cinemax. You spelled it right. Yep. I don't know if that's even on TV anymore, but Cinemax back in the day when I was a kid growing up, it was what Pornhub is. Hell, if you got an illegal cable box as a kid growing up, you were a fucking pimp. Like my parents got the illegal cable box, and when they went to bed, I would sneak to the box, turn that shit all the way down, and put on like a dirty channel. Like, oh my god, that's what it looks like. Oh yeah, I love it. Give it to her. And that's how I learned how to have sex by sneaking in porn movies late at night when my parents slept. Unfortunately, that's the fucking truth. That's really how I learned how to have sex, how to give head. I learned from watching porn. It's horrible, but at the same time, if we ban porn, we're damning future generations from having good sex. That's my opinion. Do not ban porn. Porn saves lives. You ever just get, maybe John Wayne Gacy or Ted Bundy, if they watched a little more porn, they wouldn't have killed all those people. That's all I'm saying. Maybe they should have watched a little more porn and jerked it a little more often, and they could have been all right. It's porn. It's fucking porn. It's two people banging. Who gives a shit? It's porn. If you could put on a movie like Dumb and Dumber, a guy sitting on a toilet having his shits, and air that, and that's okay, I should be able to watch some dude sticking in some other dude, or some dude sticking in some girl's butt, or some girl banging another chick. I should be able to watch whatever I want, you know? It's my fucking, it's my eyes, it's my brain. If I want to rot it with filth, let me. I'm still not stupid. I got stupid moments. I think we all have stupid moments. That's what makes us fucking human. Without stupid moments, how are we supposed to live? Just a land of blech? So everyone's walking around, oh, look at me, I'm fucking, you know, I'm never wrong, I'm never stupid. China, what's that? The wrestler? Like the old school wrestler that was with Triple H? Oh, she did a porn? I gotta find that. I gotta see it. I gotta see that. I have to see that, man. I didn't know she did that shit. I gotta see. Is she like super fucking like, I'm here to fuck you? Holy shit, all right. Fucking fine. Just, I know I'm the dude, but you're in charge. Gad, just put it in. That's a chick I would never argue with. I'm just saying. If I was ever dating her, that I already know she's the man. She's the man in the relationship at that point. It's because she could snap my neck just by looking at it. I mean, that's a fucking built woman, man. I would not fuck with her. Oh my God. I didn't even see it and I knew. Damn, I'm good. I'll do a movie review on that. God damn. Oh my God. I got to see it now. It's called China, CHYNA. That's the name of the porn. Because I would straight up go to like Pornhub or XNXX and look for it. Why is it I got a feeling most Latino dudes are down for anything? They're like, hey, mama, I'm here to do whatever you want, Nessa. You know, that was just my version of Latino. Okay, yeah, I'm going to have to check that shit out now. I'm really curious. I'll do a reaction video to it. All right, Vera, it was good talking to you. Be safe out there. Unfortunately, with the reaction video, I'm going to have to keep it blurred. I'll have to figure out how to do that on the app I use. There's so many things and features on this app I use that I don't know how to do just yet. Ever been watching porn and you finish at the wrong time? Like you're like, yeah, and it's like showing her and she's like, look at my butt and tits, and you're like, yeah. And then you're like, yeah, it's coming in that moment, and then it pans over the guy, like, and then you feel like you wasted it. You're like, shit. Ever happened to you? Because it's never happened to me. Ever. Lying. This is the worst experience. At that point, you're like, am I gay now? Does that mean I like dudes? I mean, did it really fucking bother me that much? It's a crime against humanity. Oh, Christ. Oh, yes, it is. Yes, it is. That's the equivalent of when you're wiping your ass and your finger goes through the paper and you're like, oh, we tell no one. We tell no one that happened. No one. I got to call my priest. Maybe that's never happened to you guys. Okay. I think it's happened to everybody. And I think one of the worst things that's ever happened is when you've taken a dump and you get the splashback and you're like, oh, that was cold. That was cold. That was cold. That was cold. That was one of the worst things. I hate those too. Under the ball cam is just a goddamn tragedy. Or when you get older and shark. Oh, God, yes. Yes. Shart, when you think you got to fart and you shit. Yes. It's doo-doo, baby. Oh my God, yes. I did that before I was even older. I was in my 20s and I thought I just had to let a toot out. And I was walking home and it was a lot more than that. I just grabbed my pants and I started chucking it. There's a guy walking down the same road or the same sidewalk and I'm just running. The guy got the fuck out of the way. I'm sorry, you see somebody holding their pants up like this and they're running, you get the fuck out of the way because you know there's shit going on. You know, there's shit going down. Little did he know shit already went down. I was trying to clean it up. Yeah, you kind of walked in on a really bad part, Sarah. Oh my God, dude. Yeah, I think it happens to everybody. Everybody has a sharp moment in their life. If they say they did, and they're lying, bitch. Yeah. Everybody's human. If you're acting like you're better than human and you're above all that shit, then you're a fucking robot. You are what's his fucking name? The Facebook guy, Zuckerberg. That's a fucking robot. Okay? That's a fucking did you see the way he drank water? That was Zuckerberg right there. Like, did you taste it? Was it, I need this to live? Like, that's fucking weird. At that point, if you haven't charted or just done anything, it's super embarrassing. Everybody, the human body is a disgusting fucking thing. It really is. Think about it. No, I'm not. I'm not going to say sorry to them. I didn't, and the reason I did that video is because of the fans, not the good fans. Because there are certain kind of fans out there. There are fans that go, okay, he's got an opinion. He didn't like it. He thinks they should retire. That's on him. That's fine. I'm not going to, he's got a point. They should retire. And then you got your fans that are like, you know, you're a piece of shit and you got a fucking chipped tooth and hold on, Mom, I need your boob. I'm hungry. Okay, back to you. You're a piece of shit. No. Those are the fans that video was for. So I thought, okay, if you guys are going to try to dog on me, now I'm going to ruin exactly what you worship. These people you worship. Sure, yes, exactly. These people they're worshiping, they're fucking people. Right? The chances of the Backstreet Boys looking at their comments, they pay some person to go like, heart, like, retweet, like. It's not really fucking Nick Carter going, I can't believe they said that. That's cool. I mean, occasionally Nick Carter might get on like, this person said I look like a crackhead, you know? Okay. Somebody said I look like fucking Jack Black. You know, another person told me, you know, I got 5 chins. I don't care. I don't care. Everybody has their own opinion. There are days I look in the mirror, I'm like, really? I got to fix this. This is not good. And I like do dumb shit, you know? If you can't laugh at yourself and you get upset because other people are picking on you, then you're going to get upset. People that pick on me, I've already picked on me about the same shit. Right? If you can't make fun of yourself, then you're not comfortable with yourself. Make fun of yourself. And then when somebody tries to pick on you, they got nothing. Learn to be the beast at making fun of yourself. So when someone tries to dog on you, you're like, dude, you obviously need help. Let me try to help you with making fun of me. And then you flip it on them. See, man, boobs sucks. Yeah, it sucks. But at the same time, there's always boobs around. There's always boobs around the grab. He's at home, the lady's calling you like, man, I could grab it. I'm in the mood to grab some boobs. Done. No shit, she passed away. No shit, I did not know that. Oh wow, from what? Beer gut, man, that just happens. That's life catching up. That's all that is. Damn, cancer, no shit. Yeah, when I was growing up, when I was in my 20s, I had, you know, the fucking V right here, right? I had that shit going on, and now I got a little bit of the tummy. So I mean, that's fucking life, man. When you get older, your metabolism slows down. That's just fucking life. You could try to go to the gym; it's not going to burn off as fast. I was going to the gym, and it wasn't burning off as fast. I'm just like, man, I got to be comfortable in my own fucking skin. I just need to be okay with it. There are bigger things in this fucking world to worry about than my beer gut. The white ring in your jeans. What do you mean? All the more amazing what? That's a good point, Sarah. Yeah, a lot of the idols, if you think about it, like I've read somewhere, the people who make you laugh the most are the people that have the hugest depressions. And that is so true. Robin Williams, Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey's another one. He straight out came out and said, "Look, I've battled depression the longest." Like comedians usually have the big. Chris Cornell's another one, yeah. So you think it's all glitz and glam and shit, and all that riches and shit. Like Biggie says, the more money you have the more money you have in life, the more problems you see. It's so fucking true. There's another one, Anthony, and that one just happened, yeah. So I mean, money might solve everything, but it can only solve everything financially. If you're unhappy with yourself, money ain't gonna fix that. Only you can fix that by looking in. You got to look in and figure that shit out, man. See, I was on anxiety medication, sleeping medication, and depression medication, and I was on several different things of depression, from Xanax to lithium, and there was a couple other ones in between, and I did not like the way it made me feel. Things I found funny, I no longer laughed at. My arm could have fallen off, and I'd have been like, that sucks. And just moved on my day. I was like, man, I'm not me anymore. It's my ups that make me up. And it's my lows that make me low. I enjoy my ups and my lows, my highs and my lows. Without them, I'm not me. So own that shit. When you're high, be high. And when you're low, fucking be low. Because you know what? Life is this. Life is just this. It's a fucking wave. It's up and down. That's all fucking life is. It's just up and down. You're down, you'll be up soon. When you're up, you'll go down. If you're up, you'll be down soon. And when you're down, you'll get back up. That's all fucking life is. Just got to ride the wave. And at the end game is what? You're dead. Yeah, it's very much true. Chris Farley was one of them. Died alone, hotel room. See, it's funny because if you take the concept of money out of the equation, people still want fame. Oh, the fan? No, it's just how close it is. It's way far up there. Yeah, even without money, it's crazy. Like I look at how the world treated Michael Jackson, how the world treats Johnny Depp, how the world treats all these big names, and and I'm just like, man, they don't get any fucking peace. How often do you hear about Keanu Reeves? Think about that. Any of you guys know about the shitty life Keanu Reeves had? If you don't know how hard that man's life was, read up on him. Yes, Michael was murdered, and fuck him. Fuck that doctor. Fuck Murray. He's a piece of shit. Yeah, Keanu had a very sad life, and how that man, if you ever watched him in movies and behind the scenes, that man is so he's got a center, and he's always in his center. He's so mellow and chill, and that man's grateful and thankful, and he gives back to the community. Just look, like you don't ever see that shit in news of what he's doing for the community and shit. Welcome back, David. You don't ever see any of that shit in the news, but Keanu Reeves is like one of the most laid back, down to earth people. Like he gave up. Somebody was filming him on the subway in New York, and he gave up his seat for a woman, and somebody filmed it. I'm like, Keanu Reeves is on the fucking subway. Keanu fucking Reeves is on the subway, and he was like, you know what? You sit here. No, sit here. Oh, thank you. And he fucking stood up. And the person sitting there secretly filming him. I'm like, man, the guy gets no fucking privacy. He did something great. That's something all people need to be fucking doing. First and fucking foremost. And the lady was pregnant, I believe, too. Even if you're not pregnant, I always get up to offer a fucking woman my seat. I mean, that's just a gentleman thing to do. That's how I was raised. The world needs more gentlemen. Keanu Reeves has got it right. I think he released a quote not too long ago talking about how he cannot live in a world that's full of this much hate and disgust and resentment and just shit. Oh, yeah, I love Keanu Reeves, and I'm stoked for John Wick 3. Did not expect John Wick. I did not expect that movie. I did not expect that movie to be as amazing as it was, and that man tore that shit up. He's in his fucking 40s, I think, or 50s. That man's tearing shit up. But yeah, that's a very chill, centered, mellow dude, and I got a lot of respect for him. If there was any famous person I could meet, it would be Keanu Reeves, hands down. I would love to meet him. I believe it was his wife and child, yes. I wasn't big into Amy Winehouse. I know she I know she's not alive anymore, and that's about it. I didn't really follow her like that. Didn't she date Trent Reznor of Nine Inch Nails or something? Weird Al. Oh my God, I haven't heard his name in forever. I haven't thought about Weird Al in the longest fucking time. Yeah, I think she did. I might be wrong. But I'm, or was that Alanis Morissette that dated Trent Reznor? One of them dated Trent Reznor. Oh yeah, Trent was just a steaming pile of fucking hate my life. Yeah, Trent was just at the same time. I think Trent was on heroin and everything during the downward spiral. I'm a huge Nails fan. Used to be anyway. I don't like their new shit. It doesn't sound like Nails. It sounds like this garage crap. It's not Trent. And if it makes Trent happy, that's all that matters. Yeah, How to Destroy Angels. I fucking love them. I love them. So I'm glad that he that's his wife. He worked. I didn't like Johnny Cash's version of Hurt. I love Johnny Cash. Love Johnny Cash. And I'm not talking like, I love Johnny Cash because of his new shit. I'm talking like, I got Johnny Cash records from fucking ages ago, you know, and I love it. I love it when it was back in, Johnny Cash was actually country. But I didn't like his version of Hurt because I love Trent's version of Hurt so much. That's like certain songs you can't touch for me. Michael Jackson should not be covered. I didn't think Nine Inch Nails' Hurt should be covered. Michael Jackson, Nine Inch Nails, Old Corn, Rob Zombie, back then, not now. Marilyn Manson, back then, not now. Who else? I used to like Power Man 5000. That's about it. That's about it. That's the only ones that really kind of caught my attention, inspired me to make music and shit was those artists. I've listened to everything. I grew up on Motown. I grew up listening to, Johnny Cash. I grew up listening to Diana Ross, the Supremes, fucking Frankie Valli. Who else? Chuck Berry. I grew up listening to all that. And then from that, I went to like Sir Mix-a-Lot, which was a huge difference. And then from that, I went to Pantera, which was another, no, Sir Mix-a-Lot to Black Sabbath to Pantera to Korn to Rob Zombie to Nine Inch Nails. And somewhere along that, Michael Jackson has been the whole time through. And I would listen to boy bands like New Kids on the Block. So I've had, and then Tupac, throw that in there. I listen to everything as long as it's good. That is a good, valid point, Sarah. I didn't even think that. I like big butts and I just can't lie. You other mother can't deny. Yeah, I love that song. That was my shit back in the day. I used to listen to old gangster rap. Yes. See, you're gonna hate this. I didn't even listen to David Bowie that much. But the songs I did hear from him, I fucking loved. That man was a genius with the shit that I heard from him. And I know David Bowie was a huge influence on Trent Reznor. And I know that was a big thing for Trent Reznor in his life to finally meet David Bowie and be on stage with David Bowie. Like there's David Bowie did Hurt with Nine Inch Nails. I believe it was Hurt. And I love that version. It's just, if you haven't seen it, type in David Bowie with Nine Inch Nails and listen to it. It nails it. I love it. Just, it's a different sounding song. It's complete. Yeah. Was it Reptile? I don't think it was Reptile. I'm almost certain it was Hurt. Unless he did one with Reptile and I haven't heard that. Because I had somebody tell me I wasn't a Nails fan and they're like, oh yeah, what was fucking Halo 1? I'm like, Purest Feeling, dickhead. And it wasn't really, technically it was Halo 1. It was unreleased and it was basically fucking Pretty Hate Machine before he got, signed and shit. It was a demo tracks of Pretty Hate Machine for the most part. That's all Purest Feeling was. So like, I had a few people try to quiz me on Nine Inch Nails. I'm almost certain that was Hurt. He may have covered Reptile. I'm gonna have to look that up on YouTube because I love those two together. It was amazing. Told you, Nails fan. Old Nails. I don't know shit about Nails now. It's just not Nails to me anymore. Maybe it's because I've moved past, when I listened to Nails, I was going to that angst shit myself. You know, the world doesn't understand me. Who gives a shit? Man Who Sold the World was a good thing. Yeah, I love that. I'm Afraid of Americans. I like that too. What's up, Taryn? Well, how you doing, dude? The last, hmm, the last Nine Inch Nails album I heard that I loved, and I think it was his best work, was The Fragile. The 2 disc set, The Fragile, was a beautiful masterpiece from beginning to end. It told a story. It just, if you listen to it musically and lyrically, and you can pick up on certain things. He released that album after his grandmom died, if I'm not mistaken, and he was really close with his grandmom. And he had disappeared from making music to straighten his life out and get clean and get off heroin and alcohol and just all that shit. And his grandmom passed away, and he was really close with her. And he's getting all these letters from fans saying, "Hey, come save rock and roll." And he was like, "Fuck rock and roll, fuck the fans." You got the right idea there, buddy. And you do music. When you do anything that you have a passion for, you do it for you, not for somebody else. Okay. What do I have a passion for nowadays? Musically, nothing, honestly. Nothing's really. I can't even remember the last time I went out and bought a fucking CD. Like back in the day when Nails and Rob Zombie and Korn came out with an album, I was the first person in line usually. I was there to get it. And nowadays, there hasn't been an artist that's really done that for me. Yeah. There hasn't been one single artist where I'm like, I need that album in my life. I'm gonna blare that shit. That's my shit. Yeah. Yeah. I said in another video, to me, musically, music isn't what it used to be. Maybe I can't. Maybe I can't. Okay, Vega, I'll see you shortly. I should still be on. Maybe I can't connect to it musically nowadays because I'm in a different part in my life. I think music connects to you during certain parts of your life. Because if I'm not mistaken, depending on what you go through in your life, your highs and your lows, there's usually a song you latch onto. And right now in my life, it's not a high or a low. It's just I feel like I'm in a holding section, like a holding stage. So there's like no music. It's like elevator music. You're just like, fuck, where am I going with this? Where am I going in my life? So I'm at this point in my life where I'm just like, yeah. Okay. I think the last new artist I listened to was In This Moment. My music, I think I do. I can't check because I got this going on. Shit. I'm almost certain I have my music available. You can try Reverb Nation and type in something I'm not. Look for them in Baltimore, Maryland. And I think the cover is going to be a set of lips with a razor blade in it, and it says "Love." And that should be the last album I did, which was called Love Songs and Razor Blades. That album was actually about a breakup and just some shit going on, just how love cuts you like a razor blade. I basically kind of worded it like that. I just wanted something shocking visually and title-wise. I wanted something that just like, what the fuck am I looking at on this cover? And what the fuck? Love Songs and Razor Blades? What kind of depressing shit is this? And that was the last album I actually did. I still work on music here and there. My last song was Funny How the World Seems to Make You Pay for the Mistakes you have to make, and it never seems to come to me. And when I pay for it, I'm like, What Could Have Been, I think it's called. When you guys wrote something, I was looking away trying to remember. Cody Jinks. I've never heard of them. I'll have to check them out. Yeah, it is important to stay interested and connected because I think once you don't want to disconnect from the world, despite how much you want to be separated and be singular. See, I can't watch Alice in Chains nowadays. They're still great, but it's not Alice in Chains to me anymore. It's just not. It's not without him. It's not Alice in Chains. Not without Lane Staley, I believe his name was. It's just not Alice in Chains because that's what I grew up. That's like having Nirvana without Kurt Cobain. I like their new music. I like Alice in Chains' new music. It still sounds great. It's just it's like Metallica without Cliff. I think his name Cliff Burton. Don't get me wrong, Jason Newsted. I love him. I miss Jason too. I don't like the new bassist for Metallica. He seems like a cool dude though. I just can't get behind it. Now I've heard new Metallica, and without Lars, yeah, I think they'll be fine without Lars. But I've heard new Metallica, and it's actually not too bad. I was kind of surprised because my brother still follows Metallica. He loves them. I'm like, these guys are older than dog shit, and goddamn, they can still rock, man. Damn. So Metallica was the last album I heard. Yes. Absolutely, I agree. Steel Panther. What is Steel Panther? What's Steel Panther? Is that an artist? Two hours and 30 minutes, guys. Been live 2 hours and 30 minutes. Man, we are breaking all fucking records today. YouTube is not going to upload this shit. Like longest video ever. Let's see. Now, what is that? Like rock music, pop music, hip hop? Steel Panther can't be pop. So it's either hip hop or rock. And if you say country, I'm like, what? Nowadays, I kind of stick with what I know, what I grew up with, what I liked back then. Korn's music, Rob Zombie's older shit, Nails' older shit, Manson's older shit. Perfect Circle, I like them. Maynard's the shit. That man's so fucking creative. No, I've never heard of Red Dirt music either. It's a genre, man. Where do you guys hear of all this? Yeah, I'm a huge fan of Perfect Circle. Not super big, but I know of them because of my bass player, and I liked Tool. I was supposed to see them live, but my bass player ended up giving my ticket to the girl he was dating and had a miserable time while he was there. So karma, see? Luckily enough, I was working security at a gig around there, and I was able to stand outside the fucking center and listen to them all night anyway. Really? Exactly. I think that's a code for both men and women. Bros before hoes. I'm pretty sure women say that too. Like, Becky, no, bros before hoes. It's girls' night. Okay? It's true. Yeah, that's a fucking golden rule. You break that rule. Well, I don't really talk too much nowadays either. But yeah, I mean, I've asked him to come on the show. I've asked my old guitarist to be on the show. I've asked my friend, who's even closer, Tommy, to be on the show, and I've asked my brother. He's got his own podcast called Drinking Bleach with what is it? Drinking Bleach with Rob or something. Outlaw Country. I'm at the Outlaw Country. That sounds fucking badass. I want to check that shit out. Outlaw Country. Shit. I like my brother got me into him. Who the fuck is it? Waylon Jennings. I like him. That dude's beast. That dude is a fucking psycho. Stoner rock is okay. I gotta be in a mood. I gotta be in a mood for some stoner rock. I think with certain music, I think you have to be in a mood for any kind of music. When I'm in a happy mood, I want to play upbeat shit. When I'm in an angry mood, I want to play that heavy fucking kill your mom, eat your sister shit. You know, I'll put on some Pantera. Oh, Waylon is a fucking legend. Absolutely he is. Jesus. I'm glad you know. I'm thankful I didn't have to fucking crack that egg of knowledge on your head. Shooter Jennings, that's who it is. That's who I was thinking. Videos don't do a reaction. It's very non-channel friendly. You really think the language on my channel is channel friendly? Come on. I think in one of my videos I said I'd suck my own dick. Come on. Just throwing that out there. It's my channel. YouTube's not going to pay me for this shit. Hank, yes. My brother got me into him as well. My brother saw him, I think, 3 or 4 times. So I don't do shows anymore. It's just not what it used to be for me. I think when I was growing up, going to a show was all about being in it. Take a screenshot of that so I can look it up. Hold on. Close up. Goofy face in a screenshot. Yes, Sisters of Mercy. Yes, I did listen to them. I used to play them at Club Orpheus, the goth club I used to go to all the time. I listened to them, Nitzareb. Oh, yeah, you missed out a lot, Vega. Slayer, I saw Slayer live. Fucking crazy. Slayer was the shit. I saw them with Manson. Manson was crap. Yeah, the Slayer is the shit live, man. Raining Blood. Oh, yeah. It's no worries, no worries. But yeah, oh my God, I'm glad I saw them live. I'm glad I saw Slayer live. I saw Ozzy live too, and that was nice. Wish I would have seen him in his prime. I saw Korn live, and I was super stoked about seeing them live. And after seeing them live, I'm like, Korn is the best CD band because live was so horrible. It was just crap. Every fucking 2 seconds, Jonathan Davis had to take a drink of water. I'm like, dude, sing the fucking song. I didn't pay to come here to watch you drink water. Now, entertain me. I love Ozzy. That man should be dead by now. I'm pretty sure that man made a deal with the fucking devil to stay alive as long as possible. The devil's name is Sharon. Oh, dude, I look like, oh my God, I could dig up some fucking photos of me. But I might be able to. Hold on. I might have it on my computer. Hold on. Let's see if I can find it. I look like Brandon Lee from The Crow in my goth days. Let's see if I could find it on my computer. Oh, my God. You guys are going to laugh your ass off at this. If my fucking computer turns on. Message retracted. What is that? Puts glasses on. Absolutely. Well, I need to see because I'm as blind as a bat. See, I'm one fingering the keyboard too, so don't feel bad, guys. I'm surprised I actually typed that right. Oh, I can't do that because I have to connect to. Shit, am I able to do that? Hold on 1 second, guys. I got the screen off of mine, so I'm trying to see how I can turn that on to get my computer going. There we go. Okay. Yeah, sorry it disconnected. I had to turn my hotspot on so I can get my computer online. Shirts off was a good thing. I used to wear a fishnet shirt. I can't really say. Even when I went to rock concerts, I was in fishnet shirts and all that happy good shit. I was your typical goth boy. And it was like, this is how bad my goth was. My name that everybody called me in my goth days was Sexy Death. That's how fucking cheesy it was. I looked like Brandon Lee from The Crow. Let me try to bring up. Yep, I got it. Here we go. All right, give me 1 second while I found the pictures. Main folder, pictures. Why are these not in thumbnails? So okay, all right. I got some pictures. Let's see, guys, don't go anywhere. I'm finding the fucking pictures for you guys. I really hope you can see what I'm about to show you. Let's see. There we go. All right, so there's me and Fishnet. Oh my God, these are fucking bad. These are fucking bad. Okay, let's see. This is back before my tooth was chipped. Come on, just open a fucking picture. I really hope you guys can see this. Hold on. Oh, buckle up. Buckle up. Let me make that a little bit bigger. Come on, how do you zoom? How do you zoom in? Zoom, 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 zoom. How do you fucking zoom in? All right, I don't know if you guys can see that. That was me back in my goth days. Probably can't see that. It's probably too fucking pale. Let me see if I turn off the light, if that helps. God, yeah, my hair was long. It was black. Let me try to find a different one. Hold on. This is bad, man. I never got that. I always got Brandon Lee. Yeah, you can't fucking see it. Shit. Damn it. Yeah, it was bad. I was a MySpace whore back then. Like, I had so many chicks just messaging me like, oh my God, you look like I just want your fucking ass. Oh my God, I forgot I had my hair that color. Holy shit. I had my hair this bright red. Oh my God, my nails were black. I was always wearing eyeliner. And then I became a man. Oh no, I don't accidentally open the porn folder ever. It's always on purpose. God damn, I used to be everywhere. I was always out. I was always at the clubs, going somewhere, doing something, skateboarding. I got me and my fedora on. Oh my God, it was bad. It was fucking bad. Holy shit. So yeah, that was a nice little trip down memory lane. Even doing my shows, I was in a fishnet shirt. I had boots that came up to my knees. Those things were fucking uncomfortable, but I wore it because it looked sexy. All right, this looks sexy. This is what chicks are into with goth guys, and I know image sells. And when I was doing music, I was all about that. And then eventually I stopped doing the goth shit. Started wearing ripped up jeans and a sleeveless shirt with a bandana. Hand was taped up like the Crow. And I'd go there with damn near no makeup on, and I would just rock out. And I was like, this is a little more comfortable. I can rock out like this. So I eventually got away from the goth shit. But growing up, man, I was heavy into that goth shit. I was just all the time wearing it. Lorenzo Lamas. Oh my God. Renegade. Fucking ain't right, man. You went old school. God, I haven't thought of that show in forever. That was my shit back then. They don't have decent shows like that on anymore nowadays. Now they're ripping off fucking movies like Lethal Weapon and shoving that shit on. I hate that shit. I'm still going to watch it. I have yet to watch it. It might be decent. I don't know. Probably not, because without Danny Glover and Mel Gibson, that's not Lethal Weapon to me. It's Danny Glover and Mel Gibson that make Lethal Weapon. Yeah, too many fucking remakes. Give me a goddamn original idea. Just give me something that I could go, all right, you know, something there. Yeah, Hollywood's out of ideas. They're just regurgitating shit and fucking putting it in a prettier package and hyping it up. Showing you all the good shit in a fucking trailer. That's all Hollywood does nowadays. I dream of Genie, sexiest women on the planet. Yeah, it was a clever show. Yeah, I like I Dream of Genie. They won't make money. They won't make same money. So sequels. Yeah, sequels. Most studios tend to, if they can get a series out of it, like a following going, they'll do it. Golden Girls, and I love that Deadpool constantly doing shit for Golden Girls and plugging it, and even with promoting it, he's always adding something from the Golden Girls. I love that. And that one chick from the Golden Girls is a fucking beast. That bitch doesn't play. What's her name? God, I can't remember her name. I'm usually pretty good at this. Fuck is her name? Bette Midler? Bette Midler. It's not Bette Midler, no. Yeah, I think it's Dorothy, but who's the girl that played her? The actress. Betty White. There we go. Yes. Betty White. Apparently, Ryan Reynolds is like a huge Betty White fan or some shit. Really? I don't know. I have Netflix, and there's not much on. I mean, the decent shit that is on there, I already own those fucking movies, so it's like, come on. God damn it. Come on. That was sunlight. I'm like, get it off. Is it a spider? You were about to see me geek. Fucking spiders. Yeah, but Game of Thrones isn't on Netflix right now. Not like the new season, not that I know of. Like, they just got the new season of The Flash on, and I'm catching up on that. I don't know. That is a good question. Breaking Bad, I binge watched the shit out of that when my friend got me hooked on it. I couldn't. I didn't think I'd like it, and then I fell in love with it. I was like, this is the best thing ever. And then I showed my girl it, and she became addicted, and she's binge watched the shit out of it. That is the beauty of Netflix, being able to binge watch just hardcore. Like, you're just watching, and you're like, I got to go to work in like 2 hours. I guess I'm calling out. I've done that a few times. Like, shit, I gotta know how this ends. I got like duct tape on my eyes. I'm just, okay. Oh, I started watching Stranger Things. I started watching it. That's my game. You're 4 shots in when you're starting. It's 6 p.m. right now. I'm gonna have to get her from work, so I can't drink. I will not drink if I know I'm gonna drive, even if it's just a little. But I'm 1 cup of coffee in. Where are you? Dave, did you watch the 1,000 subscriber video where I was doing shots? That's a fun video. You can see just the decline of me. It's great. It's good shit. Yeah, movies and TV shows ain't what they used to be. There's some really good ones out there, but it ain't what it used to be, man. Back then, it kind of makes me sound so fucking old. Back in the day, they used to have all this amazing shit on. Oh yeah. As soon as I hit 2,000, I think I'll do another one. I think I did 10 shots. I ended up doing 9 that day, so I'll try to do 15 to 20 if I get to 2,000 subscribers, and then I'll keep upping it for every 1,000. Maybe I don't know. I'm gonna have to pick a day where I don't have anything important to do, like live the next day. Just, all right, I got to do this video. We're going to find something. I will give everybody a heads up the day before on the channel. I'll be like, look, if I wake up tomorrow and it's 2,000 people, expect to have a 2,000 people fucking celebration video. I will be drinking. I will definitely announce it. Like today, I decided Wednesdays would be the live show. So I was like, all right, well, let me inform everyone so nobody misses the show. So I don't know if anybody turned clicked the little fucking bell on the thing. Alcohol, surprisingly enough, never. I used to be able to drink. Nowadays, I think on the video I did 10 shots and I was done. It was 9. It wasn't even 10. I was 1 short. It was 9 shots, and I was just so fucked up. It's just I can't drink to the point of I enjoy drinking, but I will not forget any of you guys. I will not when I get famous. I've been hearing that since I was in high school. It's not going to happen. It was going to happen. It was going to happen by now. Did you know your liver is actually the only organ in your body that's able to regenerate itself? You can cut it in half and it'll grow back. Interesting fact. It's able to regenerate itself. Unfortunately, your liver cannot process sugar. So when you're drinking coffee or a shit ton of energy drinks, your liver doesn't know how to break down sugar, so it just stores it as fat, so you get fat. That's why you gain a lot of weight. If you're eating a lot of sugar or sugary foods or sugary drinks and you're gaining weight, that's why. Cut your sugar intake down, and I guarantee you're going to see some weight loss. That's what happened to me. Because I started paying attention to the energy drinks. I'm like, 36 grams of sugar. And I switched to juice, and I'm like, 5 grams of sugar. That's a huge fucking difference. And I'm able, now my pants are loose on me. My shirts are loose. I look in the mirror, I turn sideways. I'm like, holy shit, there's no gut. I didn't do soft drinks unless I'm having like rum. I need a rum and Coke. I try not to do shots straight. I usually have to have a chaser. I do like mixed drinks, and I'm sorry. The drink called Sex on the Beach, I love that fucking drink. It's so goddamn good. I don't care. Call me gay. Whatever. I don't care. That's a fucking delicious drink. I still have a week for some. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Soft drinks. Unfortunately, I don't want to tell you to stop it because that's keeping me employed. So buy all of it. I can't do vodka. Vodka makes me an emotional wreck. I drink vodka. About 5 shots in, I'm going to start crying about shit that doesn't make sense. I think alcohol, certain types and kinds of alcohol have certain effects on individuals. So rum makes me kind of just fucking silly. I can't live without salt. Vodka makes me emotional. I can have some, but if I have too much vodka, guaranteed at some point I'm going to start crying. Whiskey makes me mean. Not right away. Now with whiskey, because it's a tricky drink with me. So I can drink whiskey and have a good time. But if something goes wrong, I'm going to be fucking mean. It's going to be hard to get me out of that state. Wine, I do love. I love, what's it called? It's that cheap Sutter Home shit. You get that big-ass bottle for like $9.99. White Zimph. I love that. That's my shit. Big-ass fucking bottle of that, $10. Start down on that. I get drunk fast as shit because it's a creeper. But the downside of that is I get huge headaches from it. Oh, absolutely. Well, sober, I'm more willing to walk away from a fight. Drunk, I'm more willing to get in a fight. That's just how I am. Drunk, I'm especially drunk off whiskey. I mean, we're like, look, you got about, everyone gets, when I'm drunk, you get 3 warnings. If we're face to face, you get 3 warnings if I'm drunk. And it's 3 warnings before I start swinging. So you'll get that you need to chill. And second one is like, dude, knock it off, man. Third warning is like, I'm not telling you again. And after that, game on, game on. That you get 3 warnings with me when I'm drinking whiskey. From drinking rum, I'll probably just say it's not cool and I'll go away. That's what you're fucked up and I'll go away. Certain drinks do certain. It's so weird because certain alcohol brings out certain person. Everybody's got just a mountain of fucking personalities in their fucking body, and certain drinks brings out certain parts of that personality. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad, and I love the dynamics of that. Just how fucking we're all crazy. You guys know that, right? Like we're all nuts. Free pass. Oh, see, my girls never seen me in a fight, but my family has. My friends have, and they don't want to see me in a fight again. It's not a good thing. So my girl, like when I get mad, she's like, "Oh, you're just yeah, fluff." And I'm like, "Look, lady, woman," I say that to her. I'm like, "Woman, look, woman. There's a reason I try to keep calm. There's a reason I walk away when I'm angry. There's a reason that I always try to just, you know what? It's just." And I go, there's a fucking reason. Understand that. There's if you ever meet a guy that's like, I gotta fucking walk away, let that dude walk away. There's a fucking reason. There's a reason, because chances are what's gonna happen isn't gonna be good. There's some guys out there that even when they're angry and you start punching them, that shit doesn't faze them. I'm kind of like one of those guys. It's like my friend called me the Incredible Hulk because I got in a fight with one of my friends and it was a bad fight. Like he broke bottles over my fucking head and I didn't go down. He took a fucking chair to me and I didn't go down. I damn near killed that boy. And my friend, our friend Carly was there and she just leaned over and just slightly touched me and went, "Don't do anything you're going to regret." And just, I snapped out. I was like, fuck, she's got a point. I'm too pretty for jail. So yeah, I mean, certain people have that hawk out mode. So now whenever I get angry, my girl likes to do this. "Sun's getting low, big guy. Sun's getting real low. Sun's getting low, big guy." And so I start laughing at it now. So if you know anybody's a comic book geek and they get mad, just do that to them. Like, "Sun's getting low. Sun's getting low, big guy." It's an Incredible Hulk reference. They'll get it. So when we start feeling arguments coming on, she'll do that. "Sun's getting low." I'm like, fuck you and your son. And I'll walk away. It's mad, but laughing at it because I'm not expecting it. I'm too bro. I am. I mean, you know how many guys would just grab this and just write it in? Come on. And my girls told me I got a beautiful ass. I've seen my ass. It's not a bad looking ass. Not to toot my own horn. Sometimes when I get out of the shower and I'm like, I'd fuck that. I'm just throwing that out there. I go, I'd hit it. So I know I'm too pretty for jail. And then I got these lips. These are big lips. These are DSL lips. I already know that. I'm not dumb. I know what DSL lips are. That's these. See? I don't have them thin bird white man lips. I got the dick sucking lips. I'm too pretty for jail. I'm not going to jail. F that. That's why, like, when she sees me geeking out, like, babe, I missed 2 payments with the IRS. Okay, I don't want them locking me up. They're not going to lock you up. I'm like, bitch, they locked up Wesley Snipes. They're coming for me. Okay, if they got Wesley, I'm going. That's all I'm saying. Oh yeah. I'd be fuck braiding him, man, and shaving it all off. You ain't grabbing shit, son. Better grab my hips and make me feel like a fucking woman at that point. And I don't give a shit. If that's what it takes to stay alive in jail, I'll do it. I don't care. I like life too much. I'll get on top and ride it like you ain't never had it before. If that keeps me alive, I'm about living. I get out, I'll be like, man, whatever. That shit never happened. That ain't me, man. I don't know what you're talking about. Ain't me. Ain't me. I didn't do that. That's a bullshit story. They lied to you. Dude, I got it on camera. That ain't me. Body double. It's like Brad Pitt in those movies. He's got body doubles. I got the same thing. That wasn't me in jail. Fuck no. I was at home doing a YouTube video. Yeah, I always make sure I try to keep my cool. Like there was one incident where I almost went to jail, and I was just so chill about it. Like it was at my friend's house party, and his girl showed up, and she was underage, but she showed up drunk. But her parents called the cops, so the cops show up there. And everybody just split. It was like, whoa! I'm like, where the fuck did everyone? Whatever. I'm sitting there, I'm drinking, and one of the guys in the band came up and said, well, there's bad news, man. I'm sitting there, I'm smoking a cigarette, I'm drinking a rum and coke. He goes, so because she's underage and she's here and she's drunk, it looks like we gave her alcohol, so we're all going to jail. And I did this without missing a beat. I went, I guess we're going to jail. And I put the drink down, I went. He was like, that's it? Really? That's it? I was like, yeah, what do you want me to do? Cry about it? And shit, it happens. Let's go to jail. He's like, dude, we're fucking with you. I'm like, oh, so I can finish my drink, right? So as for the connection, I'm sorry if it's lagging. I'm sharing my hotspot right now. Give me a second. Don't disappear anywhere. I'm just going to turn my hotspot off, see if that helps the connection. Hold on. All right, Gash, take it easy, man. I hope I was able to say bye to you before you left. But yeah, I turned my hotspot off, see if that helps the signal. Yeah, I'm probably going to cut it off soon, too. It's 3 hours. 3 hours of me just gabbing. No one is going to watch this video other than the people that were live. You guys are the only ones that know everything that happened in this video. The rest of the world's just going to be like, man, I'm not watching 3 hours of this shit. I'm just not doing it. So, yeah, I think I'm going to call it 3 hours of me. How did you guys stay here that long? I can't even handle me for like 20 minutes. I'm always trying to get away from myself. That's why I play games. I can't deal with me right now. You guys tolerated me for 3 hours. I'm going to tell my girl. She's going to get jealous. Yeah. No, she's not. Yes, she is. She's going to beat me when she gets home like I owe her money. And I do. Because she put out the other day and I didn't pay for it. Thank you for your time. You're the one that sat here 3 hours with me too. All of you guys did. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, I want to kind of game a little and get some more coffee. Java, 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 java. I'll probably put that video up. It's maybe 30, 40 seconds long. So thank you, Taryn. Thank you, David, Vega, everyone else that's watching, that did watch and had to roll. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you guys for watching. Be safe out there. All right, bye.